What Zaya
Chapter
said.
2.
Welcome everyone. Literally what Zaya said.
Start off with Chapter 2.
Uh, what's going on, internet? Okay, hopefully internet is stable enough for me today. Um, yeah, welcome to chapter 3, well, episode 3, chapter 2 of Hoard of the Drag Queen, where last week our group of adventurers, who we still don't have a name for, managed to finish saving the town, which resulted in a one-on-one duel, if you can call it a duel, between Sarosh and some half-dragon who was not very nice. Uh,
It was rather rude.
He's a
Lang,
bully.
he was very strong, okay? Langdedroza was no. If you got dropped by kobolds, you probably shouldn't have been fighting him. But it resulted in them being asked by Governor Nighthill and the other leaders of Greenest to track down the raiders, find out where their camp is. And as they were preparing to leave, a young man walked up and requested that they try and save his fellow monk, Leosin Erlenthar. And that is my dog.
He wants to play.
And that means my brother's probably back. So
What's
yeah.
the name of the person that we
Leosin
need to save?
Erlenthar. I believe
It's
it's
in the chat, I think.
yeah. We found out that Dernan has a history with this person as well, so he was more than happy to help. Plus, you're getting paid like 250 gold each to find out information. So we'll pick up there, where you have just left the town. You each got a health potion, I believe,
Yes.
and you are level 2.
Finally. I no longer have 8 hit points. I'm in double digits, guys.
10.
Double digits. 14. Excuse you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So as you leave the town, you notice that the raiders' path is very easy to follow along the rolling grasslands. A wide swath of grass is trampled down, but it's impossible to determine the raiders' precise numbers. All that you can confirm is what you already know. There were a lot of them. A mix of humans, kobolds, and trained reptiles.
Just as a kind of like a little flashback to the day before we left, one of the new things I got for my artificer was I got to infuse 2 items, but it takes like 10 minutes per item to do. So I'm just going to say that I have already done those before we left. And the one I took was my crossbow looks different now. So it gets some bonuses to it. So it's a +1 to hit, +1 to damage. And then also my hammer has the return infusion on it. So now it actually does, just like we did in our one shot, that the private one shot, the hammer could throw out and return to my hand now. So those are the 2 infusions I did when we began our trip. Just so you know.
I would have picked up cook's utensils because technically I guess I didn't have them and I thought I did, so I made sure I actually have them and spend the gold.
All good.
All good.
Anything else happen in the flashback? Nope. Oh, hi.
Well, I won. I beat that dragon.
In your dream.
You had, I mean.
So what's
I
that?
want to
Yeah.
talk to Sorrow at some point on the trip. I don't know how long it is or anything, but I wanted to ask her a question real quick. I don't know if you want me to do that now or if there's more build up.
All depends. What's everyone's perception again? Passive.
Perception.
Passive? I have 12 passive.
My passive is 13.
13.
11.
-1.
Minus. No, I'm just kidding. 11.
And sorry,
13 as well.
13. Alright. Just so I know for the future, 13's the highest.
Oh, good.
Okay. You have time for this conversation if you want, because you end up traveling, 12 to 15 miles before.
Ooh.
I don't know how far that is in kilometers, it just seems like a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a good
It's-
stroll.
1
Like-
mile is no. A
3
kilometer is a
kilometers?
sixth of a mile. 60% of a mile.
Oh, so 24 kilometers. For 95% of the world, 24 kilometers is how far they go travel.
So we actually have time to really actually get to know each other now, that since we're only just having met a day or two ago.
Yeah. So if you want your little conversation now, you can have it now, or you can risk not having it, depending on what happens further on.
So I
No,
have a notebook out, and I've been like, all right. So I've been trying these out. You guys, let me know as I'm walking in the back. Green rests heroes, and I watch for each person's look. I'm like, all right, cross it out. I'm like, destroyer of kobolds, and I put maybe next to it, and I keep going through just tons of little names for our little group that my guy is trying to figure out.
Saya's just like walking around, kind of like around the group, looking at everything. Like they've never seen any of this before. They have, but they're just very curious, so they're just kind of like going around.
The Fantastic Four.
Oh god.
Oh, nice.
Durden writes it down.
I don't know if I'm legally allowed to have that name.
You've just been kicked off Twitch.
Oh, no.
Luckily I'm not
So,
in Europe.
Sarash, where did you learn how to cook?
My mother.
You're very good at it. She would be proud.
She would be. She is, I guess.
It's good.
I wanted to ask you a question, actually.
Oh, what's that?
I don't know. I wanted to ask about your god,
Mm-hmm.
and if you knew anything about mine.
Who do you worship?
Uthgar.
Uthgar. I don't know that I know much about your god. What can you tell me about your god?
He values strength and combat,
Those are
and I think that's why I failed. I haven't been the most observant in my religion, my faith, since I was exiled. And I'd like to try, but I was exiled before I was brought into manhood. So
I see.
I actually don't know a lot about Uthgar.
I have some texts and things I can look into it and see if I can discover more. Some of the monks that I studied with, we had to study other faiths and things like that.
It was part of our life, but we were never pushed into like we don't do books. We lived in the woods. They're tribal people.
Mhm.
So everything was passed down verbally, and so you heard stories and stuff. But I don't know. I want to do better at appeasing my god. So Uthgar will grant me with the strength to best enemies in combat.
Well, a good starting place is just to have a conversation with him whenever you are ready for combat, or after a combat, discuss how it went. I feel like your gods are always listening. Mine is. And then I'll see what else I can learn about with Gar, and maybe together we can set you on a path of more informed learning about the god. But until then, I know that you're probably being watched over, and it wasn't a failure, it was a learning experience.
It wasn't just the dragon. I was beaten around by kobolds as well. It wasn't just the dragon person. I think it was a sign to me that I've failed in my own faith, and I need to do better.
Well,
And Ugar is displeased.
well, the good thing is today's a new day, so we will do better. We're going to find this monk and we're going to figure out what the bigger picture is with this group. And the next time we come across one of these dragon people, I don't think you will find yourself in as much of a one sided situation. And as far as the kobolds go, they're obnoxious.
I already feel stronger.
You should. Don't worry. And I slap Suresh on the shoulder.
I'm not. I know you're religious, and I feel dumb. I don't
No.
even know about my own religion.
Well, I think you know more than you think. If Utgar is all about fighting, then that is something that you already value. And I think that that means that you're on the right path. You'll be fine. And if you stray, I'll help you.
Okay,
Excellent.
thank you.
You're welcome.
It's such a
And
nice.
Sorrow just kind of watches Zaya go in a circle again around. It's like, wow, that's a lot more steps than we really need to take. They're really good at this. Wow. All right. Just keep walking. And we're walking.
It's just you're such a nice group of people. You care about each other. I've never played in a
I
group
mean-
like this.
We just met, so we're acquaintances.
Well, you've saved my life several times already.
If it's up to Sorrow, we're going to be the very best of friends.
Speaking of that, Saya's gonna walk up to Sorrow and get like uncomfortably close because they have no sense of like personal space. And then they're gonna
It doesn't seem to bother Sorrow. Sorrow's just like, hi.
Hi. Why is your name Sorrow?
That's what they called me at the temple.
Hmm.
I don't know why.
You don't seem sorrowful.
Oh no, I think that life is it's what you make of it. Every day's a new surprise.
Okay.
I may have been a whiny baby, but I think I grew out of it. I don't know exactly. It's people ask me that all the time. Maybe the priestess who named me may have thought that it was funny. She did have a sense of humor.
Well. Okay. And then they'll go around to. They'll like look over like Durden's like notebook as they're writing, and then kind of like look at like Sarash, and then just keep walking around. That's it.
And I'm assuming this time Dernan's still just reading out a bunch of random names.
That or sketching more schematics, or you'll see him tinker with the new devices that are attached to his crossbow or his hammer, because they're little new pieces of gadgets that are attached to it. But other than that, he's not paying any attention to our surroundings or danger that might be, or any of that. Like he's just walking in the midst of his party, oblivious to everything.
Okay, so as you're having these conversations, walking, fiddling with your new attachments to your weapons, you spot some smoke from several miles away. Sarash, you would recognize this as smoke from a cooking fire, being the chef you are.
Okay. I'll point it out. Like not like verbally, but kind of point my arm in it just in case people didn't all see it.
I wonder who's up ahead.
Someone who's hungry.
I'm
True.
hungry.
I am as
Maybe
well,
they
actually.
have food for us. Maybe
I
they
would
have food to share.
They might. I would say that I think we're still following, and I kind of look at the ground to make sure. I think we're still following the right path. If they have a fire going,
What if it's the Raiders?
How long have we been walking?
How long does it take to walk like 8 miles?
I don't know. Ask Eminem.
4 or 5 hours, 4 hours maybe,
So that
a
doesn't.
little less,
On the road, probably, yeah, 3 or 4
Yeah.
hours.
depending on terrain and whatnot.
How fast the pace we want to keep? We have a gnome who's a little bit slower.
Yeah, you're probably thinking like 20 minutes per mile
Mm-hmm.
ish at a walk.
It also depends on how brisk we want to walk too. If we want to, but I think I mean I don't think we're casually walking, but I don't think we're sprinting either.
And I do have a
Probably.
25 movement speed, so I definitely am slower.
So
Mhm.
probably closer to the 4 hour mark, so that we can
Yeah.
keep a little bit slower of a pace without. So somewhere's a little bit before lunch.
Yeah.
midday.
Are we in trees? Or what's the terrain that we're in?
You are still currently in like green pastures and all that, but up ahead where the smoke is coming from, you notice that the terrain changes to a more rugged region with steep-sided rocky plateaus, more outcroppings.
Saya,
Yes.
do you think sneaking ahead to see who it is a better idea than just walking up on them?
Probably.
And when I say sneaking, I mean you, because the rest of us are very noisy.
I can.
Are
Yeah.
you always this suspicious of everybody that you meet in the trail on your path?
I'm not generally suspicious, but we are walking in the direction that the people who robbed the town went. So either, I mean, it could be nothing, it could be something.
But didn't they try to sneak up on somebody before and then come back with a spear inside them?
That is true.
I can do better.
That is true.
And being suspicious is good.
It's true.
At least that's what I've learned on my time here. I will roll.
Okay, so if you're going for a sneaky sneak, can I get a stealth roll?
Yeah. Okay. Not too bad.
Should we
Plus,
wait?
I have +3 stealth, so that's a 15. I rolled a 12. That's not too bad.
Okay.
I totally forgot to get my dice out. Dice.
I'm assuming the rest of us, the 3 of us, probably stopped for a few minutes while she scouts up ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so Zaya, as you stealth up ahead, you get attacked by like 5 animals. Nah, you get torn to
I hate
pieces.
animals.
You drag yourself back, missing 2 limbs. You can choose what limbs.
It's both my legs, guys. I can't be sneaky anymore.
Okay, so
you can cast you can twin enlarge on just your arms when you're high enough level and just
Oh god.
that
you don't
is
even
so
need to drag yourself, just walk on them.
that is so
Is that-
scary.
I can have Durna make me new legs.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's even better.
It just makes your
Yeah.
wheels so you can just
Bigger, faster, lots of jumping to them. Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Turnin is
Maybe
the
losing
reason.
my legs might be pretty good.
Turnin is the
Okay.
reason Warforged are created.
I don't know why, but Excitebike jumps in my head. Just figuring out how you go with jumps on a wheel. I don't know.
So,
Okay,
is there trees around this? Or are they in the tree area?
No, they're in like the little rocky outcrop.
Oh.
You notice that the group which you're sneaking up on has sort of sheltered in a low spot between surrounding hills. There's a lot of tall boulders around, so it's very easy to sneak in and see what's happening. So you're observing them all, and you realize that there are 4 humans and 8 kobolds. You recognize the outfits the humans have on. You've worn one yourself for quite a bit in the past couple of days. And you speak dragon, don't you? Draconic?
I do. Yeah.
How convenient for a dragon campaign.
It's a fucking Hoard of the Dragon Queen game.
Yeah, well, next time I'm calling it that, and I'm going to make it all about goblins. So you overhear that the kobolds and humans are arguing a lot. There's a lot of mistrust between the two groups. The cultists, they're acting like they're in charge and they're better because they're not kobolds. But it's pretty much just bullying. Do you notice the cultist weapons are leaning up against a rock out of easy reach from them? Kobolds have their weapons on their belts.
Okay, so kobolds have weapons on them, and cultists are within reach. Okay,
Aren't within reach.
okay, and that's all they're doing is bickering.
Yeah, pretty much. So kobolds are telling
Okay.
him how the food should be cooked to kobold liking. The cultists like, nah, we prefer it this way. So they're just arguing over how to cook the limited amount of food they have.
Okay, can I sneak back to my group and sneak up behind them?
Behind your group.
Yeah.
Okay. Are the rest of you actively looking for people, or are you just chilling because?
I can roll another stealth check.
No,
I
like
don't think
if they're
I don't think we're gonna be daft to it, but I don't think we're like too. Like I think we are relaxing a little bit. I am, I guess.
I'd be watching for Zaya's like to signal, but not like in particular for something to like eat us.
So I'll just go off their passive perception. So can I roll again? We'll just go off their passive. Can you get higher than a 13?
I got a 14. I rolled an 11 plus 3.
Then you've made it, unless Danon's keeping an eye out. But if knowing Danon is probably looking at his crossbow going, how can I make this not a -1?
I'm gonna sneak up behind them, and I guess behind Sorrow, because she's probably the most, like, to my height. Because I'm assuming Sarash is real tall and Dernan's real small. So I'm gonna sneak up behind them, and then, like, next to Sorrow, be like, I found a secret.
Big Sorrow is like, woo! And like runs like 4 steps forward and turns around and is like about to cast like Word of Radiance and then sees who it is and is like, that was funny. I didn't even see you there.
No,
Were you there the whole time? Have you gone yet?
I did.
Oh. I like that. Whew. That startled me.
And then I will let them know that I found they are enemies, in fact, like I said. And that there seems to be a mistrust within them. The kobolds aren't getting along with the cultists.
Oh,
Are both of you still wearing cultist robes?
I have mine. I have mine in my bag of holding.
Yeah, I would put them in the bag because I don't want other people to attack us out in the open.
Mm-hmm. But we still have 2 sets of those.
Could we try the same trick we've been trying this whole time?
I mean, they haven't been very intelligent. It probably is a good idea.
You leave these cultists alone, okay?
They
No
they
way.
didn't have much on them, and it seemed that their food supply was pretty limited.
I
Is
mean,
there
I
a
have
reason that we're going?
They're cultists. I mean, they tend to be gullible by nature.
if we show up and I mean, I have some rations with me. If we bring some food and we're wearing the robes and I mean,
You
And the only
said
thing I could think of, could they maybe point us in the direction of the Raiders? Do they fight the Raiders? Are they friends with the Raiders?
um,
Are they allies or enemies? We might be able to learn that if they trust us as cultists.
ooh,
How
and
many
you
I'm
said
are
think
that there were 2 cultists and 5 kobolds.
4 cultists, 8 kobolds.
8 kobolds. Okay, 4 and 8. Okay.
Zai's not that
But it
good
could be
with
dangerous too.
maths.
That's a lot of bad guys. Just
I
a
like the idea of an infiltration. It just sounds like fun.
We could sneak fight them and then keep one alive and question them. I'm pretty good at that.
Flashback to Zaya asking to keep someone alive last time and then killing them herself.
that was our plan B. Plan A.
Everyone dies. I don't know. I mean, we could sneak in and we could convince them that we're friendly, and then if they're idiots, we can just kill them. Like, surprise, we're not really your friends, and kill them then.
Okay. There are a total of 12 of them, and there's 4 of us.
I like those odds. I could easily take at least 4 of the kobolds. All I need is my shield.
around? Or around?
Every 6 seconds.
Every 6 seconds, 4 kobolds, 4 kobolds.
And we do have Siraj.
And he's really good at killing cultists. There was the door that opened, and then there was a cultist that was in 2 pieces, and it happened like that. It was impressive.
You're pretty good at chopping them down.
I'm glad the 2 of you listened. It would have been a shame had you been through the door first.
They almost ended differently, but you know, a little bit of quick thinking there in the end.
Sorrow saved me.
Sometimes a little bit of inspiration, like opening a door with magic.
Okay. Well, I'm up for whatever you guys want.
Sarah's
Majority.
already digging in the bag for the cultist robes. Oh, there's.
Okay, so 2 of you are walking in as cultists, and the other 2, what are you doing?
I make sure that the robes are mended and prestidigitated so that they look like they are well kept cultists in nice fresh robes. And then I don't know, Sarah, should we try to hide and wait for the signal to help? Or should we try to play the we're guards and companions of these 2 cultists? Which we've tried both, I think, thus far.
Guards work better,
All right.
and I don't sneak very well.
So we'll try to be henchmen or minions of the cultist here. So Sorrow and Zaya are in charge.
So, what's our story?
Well, we have some gold with us. Let's see. I have an extra bag here. If we put some gold in a bag, and then just we got some gold when we raided the town.
Okay. Should we tell them that we're left behind in the raid, but we have food and gold to share if they share their camp with us?
Yeah, let's impress them. Let's tell them that we stayed behind, even though everybody else had left, because we weren't done picking over the remains of what was there.
Yeah. We can say these 2 turned to our side if they question it.
True.
'Cause, no offense, Durnham, but I don't see many of your kind in the cult.
True. I was going to try to put my hood over and act like I was a mean underdark gnome or something, and he like tries on a couple of mean faces to try to imitate what he thinks might be an underdark gnome.
I would
So-
say there might be a height restriction, but they have the kobolds.
Mhm.
Speaking of which, we could skin one and let you wear its skin as a costume.
He just has really big, surprised eyes at you when you say something like that. Like, okay, maybe.
I want to see Durnan with a kobold skin over him.
So it's just like, that's practical.
You can just mend it together so it like zips up completely.
Just stuff the snout.
Yeah.
Sure, you've got something in that bag of yours. Stuff it.
And you know, Durnan's so good with being creative with building things. I bet you he could make it so that it actually like moved on its own when he talked.
You know, full animatronic kobold
Yeah.
costume.
Well, you say that and you joke, but I actually can do something like that if I had a night to prepare.
Wow.
It's
I
just
could make myself look like a kobold.
This game just got way better.
And your
So good.
stats also match a kobolds. Oh wait, no, they're more dexterous than you.
No, I wouldn't get my -1s anymore. So
Oh.
Oh no, we can't have that. Alright, so
All right. So if they ask what's the password, we're gonna say it's dragon this time in Draconic. Just without even hesitation, just dragon, and then just act like we're cool.
What if okay, so what if it's wrong? Do we act like, damn it, they changed it again without
no, yeah. Don't let them ask it. You walk up and you say, they
Oh,
changed the password again, and now it's this, and that's just dumb. Even before they even ask you.
I like it.
Okay, so did they change the password to our password, or
Yeah, just start talking like that immediately when you see them.
Yeah,
okay,
I like it.
It'd be
okay, okay. Size 2 thumbs up. Okay.
This is gonna be excellent.
what could possibly go wrong?
Absolutely nothing. I will carry my mask that goes with my cultist outfit, but I won't put it on. I'll just be carrying it like in my hand, like strolling along, and just have my shield over my back and my mace kind of just hanging near my hand, but not in my hand. Just strolling casually.
I just have my scimitar on my belt or my hand. Do they usually carry them? I guess. My hand, I guess.
I don't know, you tell
Probably
me.
a,
You're the
probably a
cultist.
scabbard. I can't imagine they just walk around their sword out like idiots.
Trying to find where they go.
Thousands
Okay.
of scimitars.
I'll put it in my belt, side hip belt thing.
In
I
your,
know words.
in your belt.
In my belt.
Okay,
And we're going.
2 cultists, a scary half-orc, and a gnome walk into a camp.
Mhm.
Damn, I need to start getting props.
Like you walk into the camp. Are you starting off with your password? Like, they have not noticed you yet. Like, they're still arguing over whether or not the chicken is cooked.
Yeah, so as we're walking in and we get to where if they looked, they'd see us, I'm going to look at Zaya as we're walking and be like, they told you they changed the password again, right? Because they told me they changed the password.
Yeah, they told me they changed the password.
Why do they keep changing the password?
I have no idea. I think they're paranoid.
I'll yell in Draconic to the people.
Yeah, we're
Did they
talking.
change the password again?
Yeah.
All 4 cultists just turn and look at you all very slowly and be like, we don't use passwords.
They
Oh, no.
did.
They did.
They did.
Didn't- I point at like the one closest. I'm like, didn't you talk to Greg?
There's no.
Greg specifically put in passwords for this raid.
You met Jerry, didn't you?
Yeah.
Jerry always says, "What's the password?" Even though there is no password, just to fuck with people.
God
Seriously?
damn
Because he told me 3 different passwords since last night at sundown.
I
God
memorized.
You see him just start laughing, like, "Yep, that's Jerry." I fucking want to get rid of him.
God damn, Jerry.
When I see him, I'm gonna clobber him over the head. I swear.
Yeah.
I heard Jerry died though.
Oh,
So,
that's well. I kind of don't feel bad because he kept doing the password thing.
maybe we should make a password just in memory of him.
We should
Now
make
it-
the password Jerry.
Now his passwords have a 2-part authorization.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to have the spell speak with dead, and then you can ask Jerry for the actual password.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
the top and the bottom, but yeah, that might work too.
You should make the password. Nobody will ever figure that out.
Oh, that's a great one.
Yeah. But in
Comes from
Draconic.
Darren's head. Yeah.
I should have to ask.
So what are you guys doing out here?
The chicken does not have to be burnt, so it's black and charcoaly to be edible.
Who wants to cook the chicken till it's black and charcoal like?
8 kobolds raise their hands up really fast. Like,
Why do you want to cook it like that?
Darren raises his hand.
No, we've told you about the chicken. You're not supposed to overcook the chicken.
No, you want a low heat, nice simmer. Keep all the juices in.
Yeah. This guy's cooked some mean chicken, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
And nice chicken.
So how neat and tidy are your ropes?
Apparently very neat and
Oh
tidy.
god, that's true.
Looking at their robes, you see they're actually quite dirty because they've been like traveling them the past couple of days. They've raided, set stuff on fire,
Mm-hmm.
pillaged, murdered, and you are looking perfectly clean, untouched.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Cleanliness is next to dragonliness.
Do they ask us about our clean robes?
Well, one cultist stands up and starts walking over towards everyone, and is just looking really close.
Is there something wrong? What's the matter? You look intense.
Where did you come from?
We were in the village.
What were you doing in the village?
Well, originally we were there to raid, pillage, steal. But then everybody else was leaving, and we decided to stick around and see what else we could find. Found some gold. How much gold did you find?
We were instructed not to take any of the gold.
Well, did you really not take any gold?
We're bad guys. We always take some gold.
We were taking people. We don't need gold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Freelam's
but they took.
going to be really angry at you.
They're usually really angry at us.
Dragons like gold. They want the gold.
That's why we
You'll
get all
see.
the bad jobs, because they get angry at us.
You did what they asked. We did what they need.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see who comes out ahead.
Do you want some gold?
I'm crouching in front of you, Dernan. And what are you?
Pull my dagger out. Don't invade my space. He tries to use a low, gravelly voice that he's never used before.
He's an edgy
And
boy.
it's very bad. Very bad impression of being a mean, scary person.
Can I get
Sorrow
an
whispers.
intimidation?
Sorrow whispers. He's the muscle.
Can I get an intimidation roll from you, Dernan?
Oh, you can get one. You're not going to like it.
I think he'll like it just fine.
All right. Tonight's dice rolls are brought to you by WebDM. I got my dice from them at the convention. Here we go. Intimidation. Oh, it's a +0. Look out.
Oh shit, that's your best bonus.
A 16.
Oh,
Ooh.
snap. Just hold on.
Thank you, WebDM.
3-foot fury. That's what they call me.
Let's. He gonna back up real fast from you because he rolled a 5. Turns to Sorrow. I can see why he's the muscle.
Mhm.
Other 3 cultists just gonna look at the guy backing up, going, "Really? Yeah. Well, we don't have any food for you.
We have a couple rations if you guys want to share.
Yeah, we also made sure rather than taking people and taking gold to get food because, you don't want to get hungry.
Yeah, it's a long trek back.
I have a vegetable platter. What's a party without a vegetable platter?
You have a Who has vegetables?
There was a farm.
Where we got the
Yeah,
gold.
I know where vegetables come from, but why didn't you take chickens?
I
Because
told him that.
that meat doesn't hold up for days, but vegetables do.
Do you keep the chickens alive until you need to kill them? Then you have eggs, possibly, if they're comfortable and not
Yeah,
stressed
but
out.
then we
I'm
have to take care of them.
I'm just
When
gonna
they're
point down
noisy.
to Darren and say he's a vegetarian. You take it up with him.
Okay, vegetables it is. I can't believe Tanner made
I
that.
like my chicken burnt to a crisp.
Wrong.
You're so lucky, Tom. They rolled a 1. Considering the fact you've just been pointed out to be a vegetarian, and then you said, I like my chicken burnt to a crisp. Makes sense. You see him just going, like, it's probably so he doesn't know it's meat. You're right. But you have vegetables. We'll have our chicken. The cobalt, don't need to worry about them.
I mean, you should make sure you feed them.
Yeah.
They worked hard too. I saw some of their people taking on a handful of townspeople, and they were doing a good job. And they're only going to do better if you keep them well fed.
And where are the townspeople?
I think they killed them.
See, we needed them alive. That's why they're
Well,
useless.
In the kobolds' defense, if they didn't kill them, the townspeople might have killed them in return.
So again, useless.
You're very judgmental about people that you weren't there to deal with the situation yourself. What were you doing at the time? I didn't see you stepping in and helping.
Someone had to get the orphanage. I got the orphanage.
Well, aren't you just la-ti-da?
Yeah.
Listen, guys, I'm sure we
10
can settle
kids.
this.
10 kids.
We can.
Double
And
digits.
where are these 10 kids? I don't see 10 kids. Are you talking about the kobolds?
No, I
Is that
got
on the-
stuck looking after the kobolds, okay? We passed the kids off to Frulum, and she took them up ahead.
Oh, well, okay, fine then. Well, when we get up ahead, I want you to show me your 10 kids, because I want to see it to believe it.
Yeah, well, I will.
Okay, you better.
You'll see them all hanging on the crosses.
Well, I hope so.
This turned really dark really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Durnan went quiet like 10 minutes ago for sure.
Now, if there's no crosses, but there's still 10 kids, like, I'm right.
Sure, I just want to see these 10 kids you're talking about. Because that's a lot. I'm just saying, I want to see if you're, inflating your numbers.
No,
All right.
maybe like 20 kids, really.
And as your reward, you get to watch the kobolds. It almost sounds like a punishment.
We don't even let you cook chicken right.
So I was going to stroll over and take a chicken off the fire and just sit down and rip off a leg.
You were bringing your own food? You had food for us. We didn't say you could have some of ours.
I know you didn't say I could, but share alike. Here, and I take out some salted meats from my pack and put them down.
He's gonna throw the salted meat towards the kobolds and start having some chicken himself.
I'll hand him the other leg for my chicken. See? It's good chicken.
So who do you have to report to?
It was Jerry. We heard he was dead, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now we report to him, and I point at Durnan.
And who does he report to?
We don't ask questions like that.
He's gonna look at Dan, and who do you report to?
Will be staring at the fire and just gives them like a sniff and a head shake as if that's an enough answer. And then he goes back to staring at the fire.
Old Skag.
There's no one called Old Skag. And there's no one called either. So again, you're in clean, pristine clothes.
Mm-hmm.
You stole gold, which you were told not to. You have no prisoners with you.
Nope.
Neither do you.
I have 10 kids I gave ahead.
Don't see them. They're not.
We gave ahead our prisoners too.
I'm gonna pull out my axe and get real close. I think you're lying to us.
You think I'm lying to you?
Mm-hmm.
Why should I answer to some low, filthy half-orc?
Swinging. I don't know if you want initiative or
Axe to head.
Swing and attack.
15 plus 7 is 22.
That hits.
Sorrow eats a piece of a bite of chicken and goes, you shouldn't mouth off to people with a big axe like that. They get upset.
That's why we don't ask the questions.
11 plus 5 is 16.
You kill him. And now we're rolling initiative because you guys are very mean to people.
Well,
I mean,
We're mean to orphanage
I
kids.
wanted to glare and be like, any other questions, but we can roll initiative.
Well, you can glare and ask that, but like
Still initiative. That's fine.
he has 9 health.
No, I wasn't asking him. I was asking the other, like, initiative for my dice go sour.
Mine too.
I got a 10.
Me
I got a 10 too. Yeah.
Why
for
do
average.
you keep getting the same?
We're amazing.
You team
Mind
Teamwork.
link. Mind
Called
link.
teamwork. Yeah.
team cohesion.
Okay, so Sarah got 10.
10. I have a +2 to mine.
Zaya
I have a
got
+3 to my dex.
10.
I have a +1, so I'm lost.
Sirash got
Zaya,
10.
Sorrow, Sirash.
And
This is nice because
Danon,
if Darren rolls a 10 as well, we got this whole order worked out.
We do.
if Danon rolls a
16 minus 1, so 15.
So he goes first.
actually,
Second 16 at dice rolled though.
Yeah, it's the funny thing is I rolled it twice. Yeah.
can we stop using
Good
that die?
web DM dice. Keep going, web DM dice.
Okay, the kobolds get to go first actually because they rolled a 19, and with the +2 they're on 21.
Quick.
Hopefully they remember that I wanted them to eat. It was kind.
We're kind to kobolds, straight. Just not cultists.
We need your skin.
Oh god.
The kobolds, even though the other cultists did give them a lot of crap and were bullies, they don't
Maybe
trust
we're
you.
the nicer cultists that they want to be with.
No,
Yeah.
they don't.
Mm.
If you guys can have the chicken, if you guys just saying, putting that out there.
Seeing what you just did to that cultist and everything that has happened, they scatter.
Oh,
Damn it, we need one of you bodies.
They scatter. Okay. Denon.
I look at the, what is it, 3 remaining cultists? There are 2 remaining cultists.
3 who have just
3 remaining cultists.
dropped their food.
And I turn and I pull my hammer out and I say, I'm in charge now. Let's just everybody calm down. And I'll see what they're gonna do. If somebody approaches me, I will hit them. If I'll see what else is gonna happen, holding my action.
Put my head down and say sorry.
Tonight, this isn't going to be Ashma. Can I just get like an intimidation check?
Sure. Come on, dice roll.
Well, the one which was afraid of you kind of got
Oh
not.
boy. 19 plus 0.
Okay.
I'm going to put a camera on this because these dice are rolling so well that you're not going to believe me here pretty soon.
My
Zaya.
concern.
Get a camera.
Eventually it evens out.
Yeah, nah. I trust your rolls. Zaya. It's your turn.
I am holding my action.
Okay.
I'm holding yes, scimitar attack. That's what I'm holding.
For if they do anything aggressive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I'm going to so Durnan has said that he's in charge. I'm sitting by the fire with chicken in my hand, and I'm going to use thaumaturgy to make the flame in the fire sort of like rise a little bit in a little bit of an intimidating way, so that it seems like Durnan's words have like riled the fire up as I just bite into my chicken and just look undisturbed by what's happening.
Okay. And Sarash.
I'm just gonna like kick the corpse and walk close to them and hold, like kind of stare down at them, intimidatingly, I guess.
Okay. The other 3 cultists look at each other, look at their dead friend. So what are we doing, boss?
Yeah.
One rolled a 2, one rolled a 6, and the other one rolled an 8. Okay, like want some chicken?
So that's much better. Everybody, let's have our dinner. And my second in command, who I point over at Sorrow, will take care of the regular. So I'm big picture guy. She is more day-to-day stuff. So anything you have, questions over there. I got big things to think of.
So when that
If
first
I just
one,
move away.
when that first
I'm
one,
more minute to minute.
that first one asks if you wanted any chicken, another one just hits him on the back of the head again. He's a vegetarian. It's like, oh shit. We're looking for vegetables. It's like, where's the vegetables?
I'm gonna go grab a chicken.
Oh my god. Maybe we're in the
And I'll
wrong
be like,
cult.
Siraj, it might be too much to ask them to handle their old buddy. Would you be willing to take care of this mess and just for us? I know he kind of slighted you, but
Sure. I'll just grab pieces of them and just like heave him off into the distance unceremoniously.
Good riddance. He was a dick.
This is his. Oh, I mean, never mind.
And the password is Greg. Everybody's got that?
Okay, password Greg. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Welcome to the cult.
Is this the same cult? Are we part of the same cult now? Right. Is this a different cult? I have no idea.
Do you
You're
have?
with a better group in the cult.
Are you asking more questions? Because that's what happened to the last guy.
They're
I think
talking.
Sarash is like throwing body parts away.
I thought the last guy got hit because he insulted.
It was a build-up.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the last straw kind of thing.
Don't insult the half-orc.
Write your rules down.
Very good.
I'll nod and agree. Yes.
Now that we don't have to share with kobolds, we can all eat good chicken.
Okay.
Look how fast they ran away. Look at the little one in the lead out there. He's just gone. Wow. Yeah, I think he jumped that stream in one bound. Huh.
Did he really get 10 kids from that orphanage, or was he inflating his number to act tougher?
There was an orphanage, but there was nobody in there.
That's what I thought. I
It
kind of
was like-
thought.
Do it.
10 beds, so he's like 10 kids and that.
So what did he tell? What he said somebody's name about? He went and gave them to that person. Who was that?
You don't know who Frulum is?
Froome. I just want to be able to write that name down again.
F-I-U-L-A-M.
We know who Fralum is. We just didn't hear the name right.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
thought he said Calum. He said
Yeah, like
Fralum?
who's Caleb?
I've heard of a Caleb. It's pretty whiny, that dude. Frulum. F-I-U-L-A-M.
God damn, where's my pencil?
I'm spelling it phonetically.
F-I-U.
Frail.
So we have that
Frail.
name now. So out of character for a second, we're trying to find out where the monk was taken, but that hasn't anything to do with the cultist, did it? Or did it?
Yeah, because he knew a lot about the cult. He had a lot of
Oh,
information
he went
on
to
them.
infiltrate them, right? But then we never heard back from him. Wasn't that the thing?
He got attacked by a group of cultists, and his people don't know what happened to him, other than
Right.
they found like his necklace.
The
Yeah,
choker
after the
and the
raid,
stuff.
He was
Oh,
gone.
the choker. That's right. Okay.
Yep,
And somebody have that still? Do we have that?
we do.
I think
Okay.
they gave it
Okay.
to
Checking.
you if you were the one that was
His
connected
friend.
with him. Yeah, then they gave it to you.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I got it. All right, cool. Just checking.
Okay, so we're all just sitting down having some chicken and a quick rest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you're sitting down, you see a small rock hit the base of the fire.
Can I perception
ROC
check
or
that?
ROCK?
As I is looking around, you get hit in the head by another rock,
Hey,
and you take 4 damage.
what?
Oh.
That's a lot for me. I'm still not like I'm double digits, guys, but like.
Not anymore.
What is
That-
what is
that's
going?
a
What
double
is?
Sarash,
Who's throwing things?
you take 5 damage as a rock hits you.
Okay, I'm standing up and looking around.
Sorrow pulls her shield off her back and looks around.
Rock hits your shield, and you look at the direction it came from, and you see some movement.
I take my mace off my belt and I look in the direction of the movement and say, "Show yourselves, or I'm going to burn you with fire."
Then as another rock comes flying way past you, you notice it's one of the kobolds.
Why are you throwing rocks at us, kobold? What's your name?
Come eat chicken.
You see,
Yeah, we'll burn it up for you if you want it.
one of the cultists gets hit by another rock from a different direction. It's
That was
Plus
a good shot.
3 more rocks to do.
Take the
That's-
dodge action.
Same cultist gets hit again. This poor cultist. This poor
Hey,
cultist.
you gotta move sideways and duck your head when it comes. Nope. Okay.
Bob and weave. You
Nope.
gotta bob.
That
zigzag.
cultist
No,
is dead.
Wow.
He didn't zigzag, guys.
Okay. Which,
Why are
what's
you
his
throwing
next
rocks,
two?
little kobolds?
Durnan's turn.
We have.
Yay! Can I see a kobold?
Yep. You can see them all like they're looking. You can see where they are.
All right, I'll throw my hammer at somebody. How
Okay.
far away are they?
How
We're
far
only
can
throwing
you see?
rocks,
Yeah.
so-
So they're within like 30 feet.
All right. I moved 10 feet so that I'm within 20 feet, so I don't get disadvantage for throwing my hammer. And then I throw my hammer.
Okay.
This is the cool new one, which has like a seems to have like a beetle on it now that wasn't there before that you guys have seen at the head of it. Ooh, I rolled a 6 plus 3, 9.
Do you get pluses on this weapon?
I do because it has cool stuff on it now.
Okay. that doesn't hit.
Yeah, so
So
it,
you
it flies out and it goes around, and then the beetle wings open up, and then it flies back and it comes back to my hand, and then the beetle wings close back up.
That's pretty cool.
So that's my action. I moved 10 feet, so I'll move back another 5 feet towards my group, and that's my turn.
Okay. Saya.
I am preparing a firebolt, so my hands burn like in flames. So, and I'll say, you can either come eat chicken, or like she said, we will burn you. And that's it. I'm holding firebolt, but that's it.
For what? Like aggressive.
For like if I see somebody like another kobold try to like hit
Attack.
us.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's I think that is, yeah, it's 120 feet. So
Okay. Then I think it's Sorrow.
All right. So, when Zaya says, "We'll burn you," I'm going to use thaumaturgy, and 30 feet out, there's Zaya's voice is going to whisper over and over, real like dark and ominous. "We'll burn you. We'll burn you. We'll burn you."
yeah.
Anything else?
Nope. And I'll just stand there with my shield and my mace in my hand, just standing there waiting.
And Sarash.
We can see a bunch of them kind of circling around.
Yeah.
Are
8
there
of
any
them.
near each other?
Yeah. They'll be in like 3 little groups. So there'll be a group of 3, a group of 2, and a group of 3.
I don't know how it wants to be broken down, but I want to go over and try and grab one and just beat another one with one.
Improvised weapon.
Okay, first off, your first round is going to be the initial grapple.
Okay.
Which, okay, oh, this guy's going to use acrobatics because
That's 27.
Nat 20. I'm just not even going to attempt to roll with that. I'll say Nat 20, you manage to like just easily just,
Just pick him up by his tail and start whipping him around.
yeah. Okay. You can attack with him next turn. This turn was you getting a weapon. I
enough.
can't believe he just walked up and grabbed one. This is the most weirdest fighting group ever. We got someone throwing a hammer. Someone just...
You played with Bucky.
Yeah,
so you
I
I
know.
don't play conventional.
Bucky was more useless than Durnan is with dexterity weapons. Okay, the other 2 remaining cultists are going to looking. You're gonna start backing away. Donan, the scary one, looks preoccupied. So they're going to slowly start walking away. And they're going to do stealth checks, which the highest stealth was a 4.
So we all notice them walking away.
Pretty much because they're taking a chicken each, the last 2 chickens, and they're going to run. So,
Can I? No, I guess because my hold action was towards the kobolds.
and,
Can I use my hold action on them? If you let me.
okay.
Yeah. I'll hit one of them with my firebolt.
You'll attempt to hit one of them with your fireball.
I'll attempt to hit one of them.
Okay, let's be honest.
Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I told
They
you.
have an armor class of 12.
1 to 10. That is 5 points of damage to one of them.
Okay, the one behind squeals in
I
pain.
want to hit the one with the chickens.
They both have a chicken.
Oh, okay.
The last 2
Oh, what?
chickens, they're like fucking skull. One of them yelps in pain as the firebolt hits them in the behind. But they don't slow down. They still run.
Can I say something to try and intimidate them? Just one word as part of that? Or is that too much? I cannot, if you don't want me
No, because you only had your action saved, everything else was used, and you used that one.
to. Got it.
They're out of there. Boom.
Fucking my chickens.
Yeah, well. Okay. More kobold rock throwing coming at you. Okay, these first 3, they just really want to hit this cleric because you're just standing there. That's a nat 20. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Are you
Yeah,
sure it's the kobolds or the DM that wants to hit the cleric?
It's daytime though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's daytime, so my power is
Son of a
waning.
bitch.
Yeah, but so is theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Disadvantage. Does a 14? No, it doesn't. Fuck.
Mhm.
Well, that'll be
Cling.
daytime. Yeah, well, that's not going to hit.
Cling,
That's not going to hit. Okay.
cling.
What is everyone's AC, just so I know the lowest one?
Mine is 15.
Mine's 16.
13. I'm the lowest one.
Okay, so far, even if they were all trying to attack down, and nothing happens. Ooh!
I'm just a lonely old artificer.
Sarush, you cop a 22 dagger attack to hit. Damage-wise, 4.
Only 2 should be attacking me.
Yeah. It's me last kobold. One of them is...
Is there damage to that attack, or?
Yeah, 4 damage. I thought I said that.
Okay, I was like, if you want to 0 damage, that's fine with me. But you said 22 to hit, and I didn't hear damage.
Yeah, 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
And Danon. You
Yes.
see Sarosh in one group holding one by a tail, another one has just stuck a dagger into him. A group of 2 tried hitting you and missed, and the group of 3 used everything towards Sorrow and did nothing.
I will pick one of the other groups besides the Sarash group. I'll assume he's got his. So
Okay, so the
You
group of
said-
2 that attacked you?
yeah, so I'll throw. I'm gonna bonus action Shield of Faith on myself.
That's one where you get all the little
That
beetles
gives
over
me
you?
+2 AC. And what it looks like is I grab all of my little insects that make it look like my armor is even more armored. That freaked out Sarash in our first episode. Should go back and watch it. So I got a +2 AC, so I'm up to 15 on my AC as my bonus action. And then since I'm having fun with my new weapon, I will try to throw my hammer once again at one of the 2 kobolds that tried to hit me. So here we go. And I roll a 6 again for 9.
That is
So the dice likes to
negative.
roll the same thing over. So 6 + 3 is 9. I'm pretty sure I miss.
Yes. Okay.
And that is my turn.
Okay, and now we are up to Zaya.
I'm going to firebolt the closest kobold. Because why not? Let's try a new dice.
Okay.
Oh. That's pretty good. 15.
That hits.
Yeah, it does. Let's. And that is 8 points of damage to that little kobold.
You incinerate that kobold.
Fuck yeah, I do.
Bam. Okay.
Not only does it smell like burnt chicken, now it smells like burnt kobold.
He's extra crispy, just how they like it.
Exactly.
How they like it.
Sorrow.
All right. So Sorrow is going to, let's see here. As a bonus action, I have like a small piece of parchment that I sort of take out from my little pouch. Quickly say some words and it dissolves. And there's going to be a shield of faith that comes around Zaya. So Zaya gets a +2 bonus to AC.
Thank you.
So that is a bonus action to cast that. Then I'm going to turn. How close are the cultists that ran off with the chicken? Are they within 30 feet of me?
Negative, because I would have dashed.
All right. Well, I'm going to run after them. So I run 30 feet.
Now
Are
they're
they
within. Now they are.
They're within 30. All right. The one that's further away, I'm going to cast a Sacred Flame because it's a cantrip. And they need to make a dexterity saving throw. And I'm like, give me back my chicken.
Oh, this one is a fucking 19.
All right. So he gets out of the way of the silvery moonlight that burns down. And I'm like, oh, I'll get you. And the little chickens too.
Leave me alone.
Drop the chicken. And I'm done.
It's their chicken.
Oh.
Just let them have
It's
their
ours now.
chicken. Sirash. There's a dog on the street.
Doggy! Oh my god, they're so pretty.
A wild dog appeared and it starts
I
attacking
love
Danon.
them.
Yes. Love. Yes,
Oh.
yes, I see you.
Oh.
Sirash. What do
What
you?
I'm doing, I'm swinging. I'm grabbing the rest of the tail with my second hand and just swinging it around two-handed, kind of overhanded, and just trying to swat down on the one that stabbed me.
Okay.
It's an attack roll that I'm not proficient in, I think, right?
We're doing an improvised attack. Hopefully the best no resemblance to a weapon, aka a kobold.
Yeah, improvised weapon, essentially.
Yeah. No, I think it's just a normal attack. Like as
But
you
I don't
would.
think-
It's the
but I
damage
don't
is
think we
done
can
of
be
1d4. So
I don't
don't.
think we. Okay, I got a 16 plus whatever. With or without proficiency, I don't know if it matters.
Just unless it's like a -5, which I doubt. So there's no resemblance to weapon seals, 1d4 damage.
Okay.
So I'll get you to roll it twice.
Twice. Okay. 1 and 3. So plus strength.
Why not? Because you are pretty strong.
Okay. So 6 and 8.
Okay. Are you hitting the kobold that stabbed you, or are you hitting the other one?
No, I'm going after the one that stabbed me.
Okay. Well, the kobold which stabbed you and the kobold which you're swinging around as a weapon, they're both dead.
Shit.
I can't believe you just beat a kobold with another kobold and killed them both.
I'm gonna beat one motherfucker with another motherfucker.
I was joking that's one of my bucket list items for the character.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull my. Those are the no.
You got one more kobold next to you, who's just watched you beat one motherfucker.
These are little. I'm gonna actually pull out hand axe.
Yep. And he does not want to see what you're gonna do with that, if what you just did with the kobold.
Damn it! I destroyed the skin. We need the skin intact.
I keep forgetting that.
We really don't.
We
No,
want.
but it's a funny thing to sell out, to shout out kind of in the middle of. Damn it! I'm sorry. We need skin intact. I'll use an axe now.
But then you'll cut him in half.
I'll cut him at the neck.
We can sew that back on.
Someone that can be mended.
I'm done now. I'll pull out my hand axe and shield and be done.
It's not how I thought today was going to go, to be honest. Okay, we're up to the cultists, who they're just sprinting, so they make another 60 feet of movement.
How far away are they?
From
120 feet now.
yeah, but 90 from Sorrow. No, you're gonna cut. No, leave them alone.
No,
Even in 120
they
range,
stole the
fine.
chickens.
It's their chicken. Okay.
It was ours now.
Kobold's turns. Okay, so we have incinerated one kobold, crushed another 2, 5 kobolds left. So there's still that group of 3, which, okay, it looks like Sorrow is not a threat. So I am really not sorry, Zaya. You're lucky. This is a disadvantage. That went from
Also, I have a 17 AC now.
yeah, but that went from a 23 to a 12. Okay. And yep, this one.
I got my homies watching my back.
Okay, this other one manages to hit a friend in the back of the head for 3 damage. Because he rolled a 1. Oh, fucking these That one turns around and hits him back with a dagger for 6 damage and kills him and be like, fuck you. Why do my kobolds suck so much?
They're kobolds.
But 2 natural ones, which resulted in internal fighting amongst each other. The one which Dernan keeps trying to hit with his hammer is going to attack him for a 14.
I am a 15 AC.
Because of your stupid ink bugs. And then you got that one kobold who's just watched Sarasha beat his friends together with each other, who's going to
Run away.
probably disengage and run, to be honest. So he's going to disengage and he's running, so he travels up to 30 feet away. And Darden.
All right, hasn't been working quite yet, but eventually this hammer's going to work. So let her fly.
You can roll higher than a 6.
Natural 20.
Misses.
3.
You just
20.
needed to get the balance right, Dernan. Just needed a couple tries.
Okay.
The bad thing is I rolled a 1 on the first dice. I get to roll it again. It's only a D4 for a hammer. So the damage is going to be, the first roll was a 1, second roll is a 2, 3 plus 2,
That is his HP.
5.
His health is 5. So how does this look? Like, is it beetle wings like sticking out of a crushed in head, and then
Yeah, I would think it would be, or more like his chest area just got crushed in, and then the beetle's legs push the hammer out of the chest, the wings flap, and then it comes back to my hand.
okay, that's pretty cool. Not
So
gonna
you hear
lie.
this like kind of as it flies around. That really big locust-y kind of
Oh,
bug sound too, of those big, yeah, those kinds of bugs.
Yep. Why'd you have to say that?
That is my turn.
Okay, so I believe that puts us down to 3 kobolds left.
And I'm gonna let my dogs out while it's coming back around.
Okay, Zaya, what is our plan?
How far away are the cultists?
120 feet.
Well, I'm gonna run.
121 feet.
I'm gonna run my 30 feet,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot my trusty firebolt again.
At the one you already hit?
Probably.
That's the closest one.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's gonna be a synthetic 20, so that hits. And that's gonna be to my full max damage, 10 points of damage. Plus, no, that's it. It's plus
Doesn't matter, that guy's got 4.
Yep.
Dang.
And then I'm gonna scream out at the other one, stay, but in a very intimidating way. See if it works. If I can do that.
Okay, roll at disadvantage.
Roll at disadvantage. I just killed his friend.
He doesn't know that because he's in front and he is 120 feet, well, 90 feet away from you. He does not give a shit.
Fine. Damn it. That was a 5. That's an 8. He should be scared already. Should be advantage.
Why should he
What?
be scared? He's 90 feet away. He's thinking, I'm fucking out of here, okay?
Because he's running away from us for a reason.
Yeah. And he is running faster and faster. He knows he can't fight. Okay, sorry.
All right. So as I'm gonna run 30 feet after him.
Okay, so that'll put him 60 feet away from you.
Oh, that's good. That's just within range of my
61
my
feet
spell.
away from you.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull down a sacred flame again. He needs a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw is 13.
He just makes the save.
+1 dexterity is amazing. I'm picturing, do you know, like the little Looney Tunes cartoons where they're running off and like they're just being struck by lightning and they're doing the little jump just to dodge everything?
All right, that's Sorrow. It looks like she's about to just full ass run after him when it comes back like around at this point.
Oh my god, you have a chicken, it's on the ground. Sarash, you have one kobold has disengaged and ran away from you. Another kobold just got crushed. And then there is 2 kobolds off to the side, which it seems like one of them just killed one of the other ones there after being hit in the back of the head by a rock.
Okay. I'm gonna move 10 feet towards the kobold that ran.
Yep.
And huck hand axe at it.
Okay.
Hit or miss, and then I'm gonna try moving 20 feet towards that group of 2, I guess, or whatever's closer. 5 plus 7 is 12, so it probably misses.
Nope, that's their AC.
Oh, okay. I thought they had better AC than that. D6 plus 4, 2 plus 5, so 7 damage.
with a +5, you like no matter what you're gonna kill them because they have 5 HP.
Oh, okay.
You and your 20 strength.
Well, I like. I don't know. I'm trying to say the numbers out so
Yeah.
you can see what I'm rolling and stuff for what it's
Oh,
worth.
good. So that kobold just drops with an axe in the back.
And then trying to move towards that group of 2, I guess.
Yeah.
Those are the only ones left.
Yeah, you can just casually stroll over there like, what up? So I
Okay.
picture you've moved 10 feet, you've thrown the axe as you've started walking towards the other group. Just like, if I hit him, I hit him.
Like one of those basketball memes, like you throw it up and then you walk away.
It's like, yep, throw the axe. Not even looking at him, just... Okay. Cultist turn. Just
I
cultist turn.
want to pull out
Oh,
my
yeah.
other hand axe.
Oh, yeah.
Just so I make sure I mention that.
And the cultist doesn't have any special powers, so he's just gonna keep on running. Another 60 feet. Okay. Kobold's turn. They see the half orc coming towards them. Which a 7 won't hit. I'm not even. I guess now. Nope. And a 6 won't hit. So they're probably too busy bickering amongst each other. Like, he just killed him. He hit me first. Dernan.
How many are left?
2 kobolds that are bickering amongst each other because one of them just killed another one.
All right. And how far away are they from me?
From you, probably around the same distance your initial group of 2 was.
Okay. Satisfied my hammer's working well. When it flew back to my hand, I didn't grab it, so it just kind of drops down onto the ground. And as my free interaction, I'm going to pull out my new handy dandy crossbow that I've modified. And the new thing on the crossbow is you see what looks to be like one of those bugs that have the pincer jaws on the front of it.
Yeah.
And the bolt goes in between the jaws of that on the top of my crossbow. And I'm going to shoot a crossbow bolt at one of the bickering kobolds. Basically what this does is it's +1 to hit, +1 to damage. So I'm imagining that the claws of the bug sharpen the bolt as it flies through and makes it fly true and hit even harder and sharper when it does actually hit. So going along with my toy metal bug theme. Here we go. So a 13 rolled, and since it's an imbued weapon, it's a +2, so it'd be a 15.
That hits.
All right. So normally it's a 1d8 -1, your favorite, but because of the infusion, it's a +1, which is a 0. So it's a 1d8 straight roll.
Dernan's no longer cool.
But it's 3 points of damage as the sharpened bolt hits or flies through and damages the kobold.
Is there any specific kobold you were aiming for?
One
One looks healthy, the other one looks like it got hit in the back of the head.
Sure, I'll hit the one that's obviously been wounded.
Okay. And how does the bolt kill him?
It goes as he's arguing with his buddy, it kind of just goes into the throat part, and then he can't talk anymore and he tries. So then he tries some hand signals for just a second or two before he falls over.
It's just a simple go fuck yourself. And he drops. Zaya.
Hello.
How are we gonna try and chase down this cultist? Or...
How far away are they now?
Oh, he was. So you moved 30 feet and cast your thing, which made them 90. Then he moved 60. So he is 150 away from you.
150 away from me. So I'm gonna actually move my 30 feet, and then I'm gonna try to hit the other one, because that would be within
Just
range.
God damn it.
And that's a 17 plus 5, so
That
that's a 20.
hits.
Yeah,
Even if it was
yep.
-5, it would still hit.
And that is 8 points of damage.
He's still alive.
God damn it!
He has 9. He's got one little bit of health left.
Well, at least he's limping.
Adrenaline's kicked in. His
You have
legs are
sorcery
pumping.
points now. Quicken something. No, you don't get that. Or you don't get that yet.
No. Okay, Sorrow.
All right, so Sorrow, the firebolt blasts past her and hits him. She sees he's still running. She's like, I'm gonna get that chicken.
Just
She'll run 30 feet, and then she is going to wave her hand in front of her and point her hand out, and a streak of silver energy launches from her hand. I'm gonna shoot a guiding bolt at his back.
What's the range in guiding bolt?
Range on guiding bolt is 120 feet, and I moved another 30 to catch up, and I was ahead of Zaya. So,
Okay.
all right,
She survives this. I've got an
I
idea.
rolled a 1.
Yes. You hit the dead cultist because you're just really focused on. You were gonna hit the guy which is running, but then you notice there was chicken on the ground by the other cultists.
I'm just like, oh, this is new. I'll get the hang of it. Don't worry. The dead cultist is glowing brightly, like totally easy to hit him now.
Sarash, there is one kobold left. As you're walking over to the group of 2, you see a crossbow bolt shot by the one and only amazing marksman Dernan, and manages to hit the kobold surprisingly and kill it.
How far away was I?
You were like on your way over to him, so like by the time that bolt was shot, you would be like finishing up right next to him. You
Okay,
get there as
so
the
I'm gonna-
kobold drops to the ground.
I'm gonna walk over and like grab one of them. Do kobolds have hair? Or whatever. Grab one of them kind of by the head and just take
By
my
the
axe.
ears.
Whatever. I don't think kobolds actually have hair. I'm just blanking on it, whatever. But grab them by the ears, the top of the head. How big they are, I can just palm the whole
Yeah,
head.
you could
Yeah.
just like.
Just grab them and just kind of take my axe across the kind of neck level.
Why would you do this to this poor person? Go on, attack roll, because I so hope
Because
that you fail this.
Because I specifically said I was going to try and cut him off. 13 plus 7.
Yep, hit.
30, 20.
Yep, +7. Fuck your +5 strength.
5 plus
Yep.
5 is 10.
Yep. You click like hot knife through butter, head's just off. Or however you wanted to.
Yeah, no, just kind of palming the head and just cutting it off.
Okay. And
I'll hold it up, kind of like smiling and like holding it up and like looking at Dernan.
the other cultist continues his run and dash, but manages to turn a corner this time so you can no longer see him.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, what a convenient corner that was. Bam.
There can't be too many of those corners. I'm gonna keep chasing him.
Oh God.
While they keep chasing, how about we go chase a quick drink and a restroom break? While Benny Hill music starts playing in the background, all over one chicken. If he drops his chicken, would you leave him alone?
I mean, he should drop the chicken, and then we'll find out.
It's his chicken.
Nope, my chicken. My chicken.
He could have joined the party had he attacked the kobolds.
Yeah.
He stole that
That's
chicken
safe.
from farmers. He said so.
Okay, so we're gonna go have a quick break, get a drink and everything, and then when we come back, we will find out what happens with this chicken and this cultist. Which, if somebody in chat wants to name the cultist, because I haven't thought of one yet, feel free.
Name the almost dead cultist.
I, I hope he lives.
I hope he doesn't.
Wow. Okay, so we will be back shortly. And we're back with the Benny Hill show. We currently have Todd, aka the Colonel, the Chicken Man, running 60 feet every 6 seconds in just a cloak with. Are you still chasing him as well?
No, I'm not.
Okay, with Sorrow, our tiefling cleric who is in heavy armor with a shield and mace and cultist garb over the top, keeping up with him. Okay, we'll just have a quick rundown of what the other three are doing if Sorrow is still chasing the Colonel.
Are you saying we can't see him?
He's turned a corner.
Okay.
You can still see the other two, like Sorrow and Zaya.
I will begin to search the bodies of the cultists and the kobolds, waiting for them to return.
Okay, so you managed to find amongst. Are you going to walk out to that cultist which Zaya roasted?
Probably the last one. I'll search all the other stuff closer first.
Okay, so in total, between the 3 dead cultists and the 8 kobolds, you find 84 silver pieces.
Okay.
And on the kobolds, you find a sack containing pewter candlesticks, some silver serving dishes, and a few religious carvings of Shantae taken from a home shrine. Like, it's not fancy temple stuff.
Okay.
Okay. And Sarash, I'm assuming you're going to be skinning one of these kobolds for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what I was thinking.
Hey, can I get a couple of survival rolls? You've got a few to work off.
Net one.
Okay, your first one, which I'm assuming is not going to be the one which you really want to work on because you know you're probably going to want to practice.
Sure.
At least I'm nice.
That's the one that's in about the best condition
Yeah.
for what I want.
We'll say with all the practicing you could do leading up to it, you managed to get good enough to get as close to how you wanted it. Putting it up next to Dernan to see the size and Zaya.
It's nothing like skinning rabbits. It's weird.
I'm just heading back to the group to keep eating my chicken.
Okay. Sorrow.
Hi.
You chasing this cultist?
Mm-hmm. If I get close enough to get him within 60 feet, as I'm running, I've stowed my shield and I've stowed my mace and I'm pulling out my crossbow and running after him.
Okay, so it will take you 2 turns to turn around that corner.
All right, I keep running.
Okay. As you turn around that corner, you see him up ahead, but he stopped running.
Okay.
He's looking straight at you, smiling actually.
Hmm.
And behind him, you see the rear guard.
Oh.
So you see another 6 cultists. 2 acolytes. And their leader of their group.
And I will yell at him, "Coward, just because the kobolds turned on us doesn't mean you get to run and leave us for dead. Get back here." And then I look surprised at the other ones that are with him.
Hey, the one which looks like in charge of them, like they've got a long sword, splint mail, like they're just casually walking up towards you.
I will stop running and be like, "Good, you caught that coward."
They look back at the cultists, which obviously you're referencing to. And they don't say anything. Let's just look back so they know who you're talking about, and they just continue walking. And then the rest of their group, minus the coward, just start walking as well.
So, what are you doing all the way back here? It's hard running after someone when you're wearing armor. Oh.
You see one of the acolytes do a very similar hand gesture as you've done as they go to cast Sacred Flame.
Oh. Hopefully it's on the coward.
They're looking at you and only you. Okay, so can I get a spell save?
Okay, dexterity save then, huh? Let's
Yeah.
see how this goes.
I imagine Sai like back at the camp and they're like, they got this. It's only one. It's only one dude. He's like almost a death doors. She's got this, guys.
That's a natural 20.
Does your dice flash when you...
Yes, it flashes when I roll a natural 20.
Oh my god.
Nice. That's awesome.
You don't have a flashing dice, Bay?
No, I have one set of dice, okay? That's why I can never make a high-level rogue. It would take me too long to roll.
All right, yeah, so that's a total of 22. As I'm just like...
You failed the save. No, you made...
I go, that's rude, and just jump backward out of the way of the flame as it...
They are good dice, Endo. And... yeah. Now, I guess they're all gonna... So what are you doing?
Go. If I can act, I'm gonna be like...
Yeah, we'll let you act.
Since I just came around the corner, I'm gonna dash back around the corner and just be running full tilt back. Like, the chicken thief has friends!
You can hear the sound of their footsteps, like, picking up
You gotta
pace.
shoot the cultist before you go. You get one shot.
You attempting to shoot the cultists, or are you running and dashing?
I turned and ran because I want everybody to know that they have friends.
You should probably go.
Can I get a perception check from everyone? At the camp, not Sorrow.
Okay.
8 plus 3, 11.
16 plus 2, 18.
I'm busy.
13 minus 1, 12.
Yes, minus one's coming in. I just got to keep perception checks up to get my minus one. Zaya, you hear a noise. You're not exactly sure what Sorrow is saying, but she doesn't seem to have a chicken on her as she's running back.
Guys, I think we need to go. We should go. We should really go. It looks bad. I don't think it was just one.
Okay, so how about we get...
How far away is she now?
I made this trip really long, didn't I?
It's almost 200 feet, I think, to the corner.
Yeah, it's really far. So yeah, we're looking around 200 feet, so you've dashed, correct?
Oh yeah, dashed.
So we'll say you're 150. We'd say you would have turned the corner and gone, you would have ran around the corner a bit, so to slow down, I've given you 10 feet to be like, okay. So yeah, so you are 150 feet away from everyone else.
Durnan will take the hide action until she's closer.
Oh, fuck this, I'm out of here. Duck. Where's my kobold skin? Put the kobold skin on.
It's so bloody.
Helps him hide. He just lays on the ground.
I
Okay.
got a cobalt blanket. About as far as I've made it.
And Zaya and Sarosh.
I will also hide.
Also hide. Yep. So can I get whoever's hiding? Can I get stealth checks?
Do we see the group chasing behind her, or
Not yet.
okay?
16. Oh, 16 minus 1, 15.
10 plus 3, 13.
Okay. And Sarosh, what are we doing?
I guess I'm just gonna try and stash the cobalt skin in a bag or something.
Okay. So you're ignoring Zaya's like, I think we're in trouble, and you're just like, I got my skins going on.
Well, no, I'm trying to. I wasn't done, so I'm just trying to kind of hurry and pack them away so I can deal with them later.
Okay. And let's roll initiative, shall we?
14.
12, 11 plus 1.
18. I'm running.
I rolled 11 too, but I have a plus 3.
Dernan?
16 minus 1, 15.
So the same as before. You and your 16s.
Yeah, the dice rolls a lot of 16s somehow.
Read it.
Of course, they're fucking terrible. Ooh, he, on the other hand, is actually... Oh, she, I should say. Actually... Still bad, but not... So what's your dex modifier, Zaya?
Plus 3.
Okay. Sarah,
Hi.
you hear footsteps pretty much right round that corner. So you can't see them yet.
So quickly, I'm going to kind of assess. I've come around the corner. They've lost sight of me for just a second. Do I think I see anywhere where I could potentially hide, or do I think it's better to just run back toward my group?
So it is like a little rocky. Like it is like rocks. Like there's a cliffside, a lot of rocks on one side which go up high, leading up towards a plateau. The other side there are large boulders which you could hide behind, but if they discovered you, you really can't move anywhere.
All right.
Unless you wanted to go into the stream, which is a bit of a drop.
I don't want to go into the stream. Also, I'm still concentrating on my Shield of Faith for my friend, because I didn't realize they were done with the kobolds, so that's good. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bonus action. Ooh. All right. So this time, no, I'm not going to bonus action. I'm just going to dash. I'm going to dash, but I will zigzag dash. No, I'm going to dash straight ahead.
Zigzag dash, and I'll
I don't
only
want to
travel
stop moving
10
zigzag.
feet, but I zigzagged really fast when no one was watching.
Nope, I just 60-foot dash, just run, full
Okay.
tilt toward the group.
So that puts you 90 feet from the party,
Nice.
and what's that, 110 feet from the corner.
Cool.
Okay, Dernan. You're still hiding, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I will hold action with my crossbow.
If someone gets in range.
No, actually, I'm not even going to do that because I want to choose when I'm going to. So I'm just going to wait and I'm going to watch as she gets closer. So no held action for this turn.
Okay,
I'll stay hidden.
Zaya.
I'm holding my crossbow. Actually, I'll hold my firebolt.
Okay, for if they get into range.
For if they start attacking. Like, I guess, yeah, if they get into range.
Okay. Now, around the corner, comes running. Someone in just nice little clothes. Like, you'd think if Sorrow was to wear just a normal robe, not heavy armor, probably be something similar to this. As you see someone start casting Sacred Flame and try and hit the dashing tiefling. How do
I am
you
quite
like?
dashing.
How do you like having spells cast against you? Can I get
It's
another
fantastic.
DC?
All right, dexterity saving throw. Oh my god, this is great. This is the other end of the spectrum. I
Sure.
rolled a 1.
Oh, okay.
Look,
So you've gone 121.
I rolled a 1. There she is.
Okay,
Okay.
Sacred Flame is sex will take 1d8 radiant damage.
Does it go like womp womp womp?
Saves and all that can't crit, right? So you
What's
just,
that? Only if it's an attack roll.
yeah,
you
so
would,
this one can't.
critical.
So you just take 2 radiant damage because
Whew.
yeah, got that. Yeah. Mm.
Oh yeah, it's radiant. It's not fire. Otherwise, I'd be resistant. Shoot.
Okay, and then ooh. The other acolyte casually strolls around the corner and says that Anne's doing different hand gestures.
Oh boy.
And they end up choosing. What is he doing? Where's, oh, that's the touch. Nope. Nope. Actually, no. Their hand gestures are just them doing sign language. They're just gonna stand there and wait. Is that not that mean?
Really?
Hey, I can have them attack you if you want, but I'm gonna give them. Just be nice. Oh, they're gonna hold their turn. Behind them comes the person in the splint mail, but as they're turning the corner, you notice when they were walking towards you, they hadn't drawn any of their weapons out yet.
Mm-hmm.
But as they're turning the corner, they're in the process of drawing out a heavy crossbow.
Oh boy.
They
Should
kneel and they raise it up to try and aim at you, Sorrow. And this really sucks to be you, doesn't it? And that is
Why is it always me?
an 8, because my die hates me.
I zigzag to the left after I get hit with the sacred flame.
Does it hate you or like us?
Both.
I think it loves Sorrow, but Sorrow thinks everything likes her.
You hear
Yeah, I guess they hate me. I've gotten crit on so many times.
you hear the whistling sound of the bolt as it goes just past your head.
I look at it, I'm like, whoa.
It's like that in the movies when the camera slows down, you can just see it travel past, spinning and rotating through the air. Then yeah, now it is Sarosh's turn.
I finished sewing the cobalt skin.
Is that what you're doing for the rest of your turn? Making sure it's neatly packed?
Well, that's what I was doing last turn.
Yeah, I'll say you got that done.
Okay. Then I'm gonna kind of move, kind of in an intercept path, kind of in front of where Sarah's coming from, and pull out my shield axe and just try and take a defensive posture, declare dodge.
So as you run over there, pull out your shield, crossbow bolt lands into the shield.
Okay.
And you've declared dodge. Hokey doke. Now around the corner, you see 6 more cultists run around, and we all know how amazing cultists are. They can't do anything. And they're just going to dash. So they're going to travel 60 feet towards everyone. And now we are back to Sorrow.
Excellent. Okay, so I'm 90 feet from my party, so I am going to. I'm just going to dash again this turn, so I get within 30 feet of my group.
Yep. I also did them in the wrong way. I'll fix that.
And during the dash, if I can, I draw like my shield off my back, and kind of spin around when I got within 30 feet of everybody and turn.
Okay.
And that is where I am.
Shield out, mace out, ready to fight, or shield out, hand gestures going. Sailor Moon, half crescent moon appearing on your forehead.
Oh yeah, glowing brighter and brighter.
Little Sailor Moon scene where you. Okay, Dannon. We still hiding, buddy?
How far away are they?
Let's see, the cultists dashed 60 feet, so they would have been like 10 feet behind, like Sorrow was initially, so they're 150 feet.
And they're the closest?
Yeah. The other three are pretty much at the end of this little strip.
Yeah, and the one that seems to look like they're in charge, who's how far away is that one?
They're right at the back. They're knelt down, and you see they've got a heavy crossbow. So you got them in the middle of two acolytes.
All right, I'm going to hold my action, and I'm going to fire if they come within 80 feet. That way I don't get disadvantage on the attack roll. Because if they're firing from way out, they should be getting disadvantage on their attacks.
They were shooting Sorrow, who was in range at that time.
Oh, yeah, I'm just, like, for me.
Oh, yeah.
When they start to point towards me.
So, it's for me. I don't care about anyone else.
And if somebody gets within 80 feet, I'll shoot a crossbow at them.
Okay. Doing quick math. Closest I can get to 90 feet. Okay. Now, Zaya.
Sorry, I forgot to turn my mute off. They're 150 feet away. You said?
Yes.
Okay. Can I sneak my 30 feet, or would that be, or would I be slower?
You can try.
Okay. What do I roll to try?
Stealth?
Okay. I rolled a 2.
You trip as you go to stealth. You stumble over the cultist garb, and you're just like, maybe there's a kobold skin remains on the ground, which you slide over a bit.
Okay, cool. Can I still move my 30 feet?
You can still move, but
it's just not stealthy. Yeah. I'm gonna move the 30 feet, whatever, and then I'm gonna hit them with my firebolt.
Attempt to hit them. Okay.
Attempt to hit. I'm gonna use a different die. Let's use the purple die. I rolled a 17.
That hits.
Plus 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the 17 hit. Okay, lie.
And that's 8 points of damage.
Yep, you killed one of the cultists. Boom, cultist in flames, dead. Anything else?
I got your back. Sorry, I got your back.
Where's the one that got the chicken?
He is still around the corner. He is not coming back around. He's on 1 health. He's not like this. There's probably camera pans to him. He's sitting down, back against the wall, eating his chicken.
Sorrow swears vengeance on the chicken stealer.
It was that chicken, okay?
No.
You took their chicken. You rocked up with fucking vegetables.
They joined the party. It became party loot as soon as they joined.
They
so they
didn't
stole
join
from
anything.
the party.
You stole their chicken as
No,
you brought vegetables, okay?
They after I killed the leader, they joined our party, and then they stole from us, from the party.
Okay. We'll agree to disagree because I did the turns wrong last time between the Acolyte and the Veteran because the Veteran has a higher dex modifier than Acolytes. So the Veteran is going first. And you made it back to your group, didn't you? So
I'm within 30 feet of Sarash.
30 feet of Sarash. Oh, you were 158, you dashed 120. So you're 170 from the Acolyte and the Veteran. So I guess the Veteran is going to quick math of distance. It's one downside of Theater of Mind. He will.
That's why I love a map.
Yeah, I get to focus on tokens, and sometimes I like letting things change if it's going to be cool.
If it helps, this is what I do: use a map anyways, and just theater of the mind it for everyone else.
Okay, maybe next week I'll organize something, even though I wasn't planning on this fight
That's
happening.
what I do a lot.
Here. I thought she was just going to let them leave with their chickens, not chase them for half hour. He'll dash forward because he can't get into range of anything. And the Acolytes will, if they move 30 feet forward, they still can't hit anyone with the 120, right? No. No, everyone will dash forward between the Acolytes and Veterans, so they are now.
So it's two. How many acolytes? Two acolytes.
2 Acolytes, 1 person in Splint Mail who looks to be in charge, and there's 5 cultists left.
Okay. Cool.
And the cultists will also charge, so they are now 90 feet away. So yeah, Sarash, what are you doing for your turn?
I think they're still 90 feet away from me.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just gonna move up.
So
30
Soros,
feet, kind
yeah,
of
go
be
next to
where
Sorrow.
Sorrow is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And kind of declare dodge again, still be defensive, and ask what's going on. What happened?
Well, I told them about the chicken thief, and then one of them tried to hit me with a flame from the sky. So I ran back here, and we were having a very large misunderstanding.
It's that chicken.
Well, I will show them that I am worthy of Uthgar's might.
Okay, and now we are back up to Sorrow.
Sorrow will stow her shield and draw her crossbow, and is gonna shoot at she's gonna shoot at one of the cultists running this way.
Okay, bring it. Cultists will fuck you up.
All right, let's find out. Probably that is a total of an 8.
You don't hit it.
I reload my crossbow, cursing under my breath that was a terrible shot and I should practice more often.
Hey, you have a fair bit of practice coming up. Denon.
So how far out are they from me?
They are 90 from you.
Okay, so I'll hold my action until they're 80, and then I'll fire from cover.
And while hidden, so you'll get a sneak attack
advantage on it.
surprise. Surprise!
So I'll wait till somebody's within 80 and then
Yeah,
try stack.
awesome. Okay, Zaya.
How far away are
The
they from
cultists
me?
are 90 feet from you. Everything else is 140.
I think she's
Okay.
closer. I'm the farthest back.
Oh yeah, she
So,
moved up a bit. So, yeah.
um,
They're
I'm
probably
gonna
like 50 feet from you.
50 feet from me. Okay. So, I'm gonna try and do this because I'm gonna try to use my actual spells, guys.
Oh shit,
I've never used them
non-cantrips.
before. No more cantrips. I'm gonna try to hit um one of the acolytes. Um. Ooh, okay. And +5 is a 21 to hit.
What attack is this?
It's a chaos bolt. I got it because I forgot I had an extra spell and I just put it on and I wanted to
So
use
you're
it.
moving forward to get into range of the acolytes?
Well, my chaos bolt's 120 feet, so I don't need to move.
You do.
I thought I was 90 feet from them.
From the cultists you are. The acolytes
Oh,
are
the acolytes are
back with
back.
the veteran at
So
140. You can hit the cultists from where you're standing right now. You can move forward 20 feet to hit the acolytes. Or the veteran.
the veteran is the one in charge, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll move to hit them.
Okay. And so with the chaos bolt you hit.
I have to yeah,
Roll
to hit.
2d8s.
Yeah, roll 2d8s. Oh, okay. And it is 1 plus 1d6.
Yeah, but your d8 numbers will determine the damage type.
I know, but I'm rolling damage first. So it's either poison or fire. I'm gonna go with poison because
Poison.
that's always fun.
And the damage?
That's 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 5 is 14 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay. Of poison damage, right?
Yeah. So for the first time you get see Saya using their actual spells. So all you see is kind of this chaotic type of energy like forming around them. And then it just shoots into the veteran. And as it's shooting, it turns like green because it's poison.
Rude.
Look to the ground and go, ah! And then quickly stand up and be like, pretend nothing happened.
You just see the veteran's head turn from sorrow to Zaya.
Probably shouldn't have done that because I have 10 hit points.
You
Wait,
still-
did we get to rest? No, not after the kobolds. That's when they
Sorrow
get
kept running.
Yes, I did. But you still have a +2 to AC because I have not dropped concentration on.
still have a
single
+2. That's true.
Okay. It is that veteran's turn. He's going to walk forward 20 feet. Crouch back down. I'm gonna fucking hit you because you just hit him. Which is 16 plus 3, so 19 to hit.
Yep.
Oh, this is... How much health did you have?
I had 10 hit points.
So I'm going to roll a 1d10 plus 1. Which is... the 9 plus 1.
Oh,
So
God.
10.
That
So
is...
I get to use my Strength of the Grave,
Okay.
which is DC 14, because it was what got
10
pissed
damage.
me over. Don't fuck me over. That's a natural 18.
So you
So
save yourself.
I go back. I go back to 1 hit point.
So you see this heavy crossbow just shoot out and hit Zaya square in like the abdomen. You see her spit out blood. You're sure she's gonna drop, but she manages to just like gasp back to life right before she falls to the ground and just like she's still standing, but not that well.
But they're still standing.
Mm-hmm.
Not dead.
Okay.
Maybe soon, but not right now.
One of the acolytes walk up next to the veteran, puts their hands on her shoulder, and cast Cure Wounds because
Hey,
fuck you guys, okay? You guys want to fight? We're having a fight. Uh,
we just wanted the chicken back.
51
Let's
damage.
clarify.
51 health left. Boom.
You won?
Yeah, they were
We're
on. Like,
level 2.
yeah, well, you ran around the corner. You could have snuck past this, but no.
This is my fault. I'll take this one.
You'll be fine. You got like 5 annoying cultists which do nothing. And the other acolyte walks up and he's going to. Oh, that's a. So what's this? If it's a bonus action, they can use a cantrip.
If you cast a spell that's a bonus action, you can cast a cantrip.
Okay. They're going to bonus action sanctuary onto the veteran because they know their whole way of surviving is keeping this person alive. And this is the one which initially attacked you, Sorrow, which has attacked you like twice now. And they're going for 3rd time's the charm with Sacred Flame.
Okay. So I'm rolling.
Actually,
dexterity
hold on, I
saving
can't because that's 60-foot range. Oh wait, you're 30
Oh.
feet in front. No, you're still 90 feet away. Oh, they're not going to do that. They're just going to give you the finger. Fuck you. Oh no, they can cure wounds as well. Oh no, that's a first level spell, not a cantrip. Damn it.
Mhm.
Okay, so they won't. They'll just do the sanctuary and they're just gonna chill.
All right.
Okay. It's a rush.
Are they 60 feet in front of me still, or
Yes.
they didn't move?
I moved them before your turn last time. So I stuffed up last time. If you want, you can like move your turn to be after them.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna move up 30 feet and kind of hold an action if they.
If they get within range.
Yeah, it's melee.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
They've got to go within melee range to get past you to everyone else anyway, so you're doing the whole you shall not pass thing. Now it's the cultist turn. The first one starts moving, which gets into your range, Danon.
All right. I will fire from hiding. I assume they don't see me, so do I get advantage?
Yes, you get advantage.
All right. So bonus action, I'm going to cast Arcane Weapon, which looks like me pulling out a device and it puts it on the top of my crossbow.
Yep.
And it has different colors on it. And you see me switch the dial. It allows me to add 1d6 of damage to my shot, and I can choose what type. So acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder. And it lasts for an hour.
Okay, this is actually pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
and it's considered a magic weapon if they have anything that helps them against regular weapons. So I'm going to switch the dial to lightning, and you can see like the little glass bar I put on it has like a little lightning thing striking along it, and now I'm going to see if I can hit him.
Okay. Pikachu's attacking.
So let's see, a 4 and an 18. So 18 plus
18 will hit.
2. 18 plus 2 is a 20.
Yep. That hits.
So 1d8 normal, because it's my infused weapon, it's no longer a -1, and then a 1d6 lightning damage. So the first one's piercing damage, second one's lightning damage to the, you said it was a cultist?
Yep.
Ah, darn it. 1 piercing damage, 5 lightning damage.
Boom. You drop this one.
Oh, all right. Woo! And then I step back 10 feet and I look for either a tree or a stump to get some type of partial cover to try to give me just some type of mitigating cover to fire from behind.
Yeah,
I mean, if I can hide behind a tree, I will. If not, I'll find like a stump to sit over or something.
We can do that. You're small. Like, you just need like.
Yeah, partial cover usually gives you something like just a +2 bonus to AC, so just a small bonus.
Yeah, I'll let you do that because
Okay.
I'm actually
I'm done.
casting spells to keep this veteran alive. Let's have fun. Okay, so the other 4 cultists run up. They're gonna dash, so they will end. Oh, one of them, when they first move, actually they don't need a dash because you moved up 30 feet, right, Suresh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, okay, so they're just going to walk towards you. You get to attack one of them.
No, 9, 2 plus 7.
Oh, you miss.
Yep.
That is
Yeah.
not. Oh.
We've
You just got to roll a 5 or higher. Like, I'm used to being like, yeah, he's dead. Okay.
Well, you can't win them all. Let's see all the numbers on my dice.
You're going to have... That cultist is going to dash past you.
Okay.
And stop just before they get into range of Sorrow. Because they don't know if she's going to hit them. And the other 3 are going to move up into range of you and attack you with their scimitars. So the first one rolled a nat 1, which means he hits his friend, which is his friend's health.
They knew the kobolds, didn't they?
These masks restrict vision quite a lot.
Yeah, I need to redesign that.
Yeah, like in hindsight, not the best design feature. And
But they look cool.
Yeah.
They do look cool.
Just wait till you guys hit level 3. If you roll 1s, you're going to have a high chance of killing your friends. That is a 13 to hit. I'm assuming you.
The 3 are attacking me? I thought, for some reason, I thought you said they ran past in the...
One ran past you.
That doesn't... My AC is 18 at the moment. I have my shield up.
Okay, so one of the cultists which were going to attack you instead gets hit by their friend who's like, wrong person. Oh, wrong person. But then again, shouldn't have taken my chicken. Cultists like chicken. Okay, so that is the cultist's turn. Sorrow, you have a cultist 10 feet from you.
How far are Suresh and Zaya from me?
Suresh is 30 feet in front of you. Zaya had to move forward a bit, so she's like 10 feet behind you.
So they're both within 30 feet of me.
I mean, 31 feet from you.
How injured is Suresh?
I don't think Suresh has been hit.
He got hit by a rock, but from a kobold.
Stabbed.
Oh yeah.
A couple of cuts and bumps, but not too bad.
Zaya's looking healthy as.
Yes, very healthy.
Just blood pouring down my mouth. I'm good, guys. I'm good.
Not much
Um,
blood though, if I remember correctly, Zaya.
Her,
It's
their eyes and ears are bleeding.
it's decent. It's a little bit of blood, just a little.
so I am going
There's not much
to
left.
touch the holy symbol on my forehead. It glows, and silver light goes between both Zaya and I. Zaya is going to get 7 hit points
Thank
back.
God.
I'm going to get 2 hit points back, and then the silver light streaks over to Suresh, and he gets a hit point back. So it's a total of 10 hit points. It's my channel divinity preserve life. So
Okay.
I just, and then the light fades, and everybody looks slightly healthier,
A little bit.
a little bit.
You still got a crossbow bolt sticking out of you, though, Zaya. Just a heads up.
Yeah, I do. I do still have. A lot of weapons stick out of me a lot of the times. I've noticed that.
Did you end up removing that spear, or is that still just? Yes.
No, I ended up removing it.
She just kept it. They just kept it there at the piercing
Yeah.
now.
So we
No,
have three. We have 3-foot fury over here, and we have pincushion over here.
Yeah.
Now me and Siraj have matching spear scars though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cobalt bait.
Anything else, Sarah?
Nope, that'll do it. That's an action, and I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna stare at the cultist who got within 10 feet of me, and be like, "You don't want to do this. Everyone who's gotten close to me has ended up dead." That's it.
Todd didn't.
Todd ran away.
Still alive. Dannon. He has your chicken.
Todd probably bled out.
No, Todd's. If you cut to him, his half the chicken's gone. He's really good.
I will fire from just normal shot at a cultist.
The one that's
I
death
assume
staring
it-
sorrow.
Yeah, because there's how
That's-
many are now?
So there's one like in front of Sorrow, and there's 3 around Siraj. Oh, 2 around Siraj because I killed one of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill the one in, or I'm gonna attempt to fire the bolt at the one in front of Sorrow.
Oh. Like, yeah, I'm gonna kill the one in front of Sorrow.
Confidence. Confidence. It's important.
So +2, 2. No, I rolled a 2 plus 2 is 4. I miss on that crossbow bolt. That's my turn.
Ricochets off the wall. It's like. Pew, 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 pew. My bad. It's just. It's
Still
just.
working out the kinks.
-1 comes into play. Yes. Okay. Zaya,
Hi.
it is your turn, friend.
Cool. How many? You said there were 2 acolytes.
2
right?
acolytes either side of the veteran.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit one.
Attempt to hit one.
I'm gonna hit one
What did you roll?
because I rolled a 13 plus 5,
Yep,
which is 18.
you hit one.
Yep, and I'm gonna use my chaos bolt again because fuck them. And wait. What do I want to do? I'm gonna use acid because fuck them.
Okay.
And that's gonna be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage.
Okay. You drop one of the acolytes.
Fuck yeah, I do. And is a bonus action to drink a health potion or free action?
Bonus.
Bonus? I'm gonna take my health potion. And that is, I forget how, this 1d4?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Let me get another d4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points. Which puts me back at full health. Still got a crossbow bolt in me, but I'm good, guys.
We'll just cut you open later.
It pops. You heal and it pops out like bullets on Wolverine.
Pops out
I
and
just
hits the
pop it out.
acolyte you just killed. Just hits it.
It's pure muscle strength with my -1 that I have to strength.
Oh, you need to be start doing more strength checks, is what I've gathered. Okay. The veteran looks at you, Zaya.
I smile at them with blood still in my mouth.
They drop their crossbow.
Uh-huh. Can I move 30 feet back?
You said that was your turn.
Fuck.
They draw out their longsword.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, they were within 100 feet of you. They will dash. So that gets them. They will run past the rush, which you can use your attack of opportunity if you want to rush.
The veteran does?
The veterans want Zaya.
I didn't think they were that fucking close. Okay.
No, they dash. They were 100 feet, so they dash. Now they're because you moved
Net
up.
20.
But unfortunately for you, he has sanctuary. She has sanctuary cast on her, so you must do a wisdom saving throw.
Is the occultist still alive?
There's 2 acolytes.
There's-
Did I killed the acolyte that put that on them.
It doesn't have to be. It's not constant. Wait.
No,
Yeah, it's not a concentration spell.
Oh.
it's just until they make an attack, cast a spell that affects an enemy or deals damage to another creature.
And that is 18 plus 1, so 19.
Okay, so you make the wisdom saving throw, which means you get to do your attack.
She's doubled.
Because it's a natural 20.
It's triple. Because I'm
Oh. Oh my god!
Is it really?
Yeah, on crits, it doubles. You get an additional.
You roll an additional die.
So, like a great sword, you get 1 extra d6. That's 3d6. Or, well, 5.
Sorrow watches, and her heart is warmed by the fact that she feels like Sarash is really channeling
14.
God's rage.
14 in total. I only have the hand axe out, though.
14 in total.
Yeah.
Okay, it continues its charge through. And so it's the free action to draw a weapon out, right?
That's part of a move action.
Mhm.
You can use it as part of a move action.
And fire, he'll use bonus action to also. She will. I keep forgetting. She will also use the bonus action to draw out her short sword as well. So now she's holding a long sword in one hand and a short sword in the other.
Okay. That's a little bit much, but
The other acolyte, the last acolyte, will move up 30 feet, so they are in range. And they will cast Bless on the veteran themselves and one of the cultists.
somebody
like
kill
these
that
guys.
fucking acolyte. Kill the acolytes, guys.
What can I say? You can thank Sorrow for chasing the chicken man down.
Yep.
That is their turn.
Boy.
Sarash.
I'm going to. So there's the one acolyte a bit in the way. I'm fighting 2 cultists, and then the veteran ran past me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put away the shield and hand axe and pull up my great axe and swing at one of the cultists that are right there.
Okay. Swing away, friend.
Preferably the one who actually just got blasted. Who just glowed.
Oh, yep.
I don't know. I don't like magic, so I saw him glow
Oh, yep.
magic, so I'm smacking that one. 5 plus 7, 12.
I believe that hits. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, they have an armor class of 12. I'm just checking if Bless does anything. But it's more for their attacks, not. Yep.
Attacks and saving throws.
Yeah. Well, Bane affects the enemy, and they remove that from their attacks and saving throws.
Yeah.
You have a +7, right? Like, this guy's dead.
Well, 2 plus 5, so if it's 7, but I have to. If that doesn't kill him, I
Oh,
keep
that dead.
forgetting what the 2-weapon fighting thing for fighter does.
Doesn't that give you like you can
Or I can reroll. I think it's 1s and 2s, but it might just be 1
Ones, I believe.
on damage.
They're dead anyway. These cultists
Okay.
aren't as strong as the initial ones.
Okay. I'll look that up. Let me double check what it says.
Great weapon fighting. When you roll a 1 or a 2 on damage. No, you.
Okay.
Yep.
It's only holding with 2 hands. But you must take the new roll.
Yep.
Alright.
It doesn't matter. They're dead anyways. It's
Anything else?
I'll action surge, I guess. Not action surge. What the hell's
Second wind.
second wind? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Second wind to heal 1d10, and I'll shout out some sort of thing. Like
something or
well, yeah, but
Gish.
like feel the strength of Uthgar kind of,
yeah.
and that is way too much. But 10 plus 2, so I'm back to 4. And then I'm done. Mark that off. Feel the power.
Who is after Sarash?
After Sarash is our cultist friends.
Oh, good.
So one of the cultists, which is next to Sarash, is going to make an attack. Which I don't think a 14 hits.
Nope.
The other
He
cultist,
did go down to no, for what it's worth.
the other cultist is going to step forward and try and hit Sorrow because
Oh, good.
I forgot about that one up there. Back there.
a 12 doesn't hit, doesn't.
No, it does not.
And they're just going to be like, maybe you're
She's
right.
not even holding her shield right now either because she's got her crossbow out. So
Maybe you're right.
So
And
you can run now.
it's your turn, so of course you can say that.
All right, so it's my turn. So on my turn, I am going to. How close is the veteran to me?
Veteran would be 20 feet.
All right, so Sorrow unceremoniously just drops her crossbow, which she didn't reload, and she's drawing her shield and mace, and just kind of looks over her shoulder at the cultist who just swung on her and says, "I'm giving you a chance to make new choices," and she is going to bolt at the veteran.
Okay, I need if you're. So you would end up leaving that cultist.
I would, but now I have my shield.
Nat 20.
Nice.
So, yeah, I will make different changes. Oh, make sure I hit you. Ooh,
I'm
that
gonna actually hit you.
first roll is a 6 and the second roll is a 5. So with the +1, that is 12 damage.
That hurts.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, cop that.
hurts.
Boom, yeah, fuck you.
Sweet. All right. Cool. That's serious pain. But I don't change my choices.
Okay.
And I run at the cultist.
You're going to attack the
So-
cultist?
Yeah.
I
that's the
need
point.
a wisdom saving throw from you first.
All right, here we go. Oh wait, first I'm gonna roll a concentration check because I just took damage.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
still have my spell up. So it's a DC of 10, and I have a +2 to my concentration save. I rolled a 10, so it's a 12 total. So I keep the spell,
Okay.
and now I'm going to try to hit this guy. So or woman. Wisdom saving throw. Oh no, that's only a 3 to try to hit her.
Oh
For
no.
the saving throw, which their saving throw is 12. So you must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
All right. Well,
There's
is there anyone else next to the veteran that I could hit?
no.
All right, so I would have to lose the attack, and then I'm going to, seeing as I ran away, I suddenly am very injured. I am going to cast a bonus action healing word on myself. So it's a D4 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is +3. Plus, I get to add an additional. So I get a 2 plus 3 is 5. Plus, I am a life cleric, so I get to add. Where is that? Class features. I get to add an additional 2. I get to add an additional 3, so I got a total of 8 hit points back from the healing word.
What's your healing word?
My healing word is ouch.
It's choices.
Choices. All right.
Hmm.
I think I'm done. I moved bonus action.
Yeah.
Nope.
Dannon.
Yeah. So how far away from me? What's going on? Who's left?
Okay, closest person to you would be a cultist, which you just saw savagely hit Sorrow. Quite amazingly. And surprisingly.
And they're how far away from me?
You moved back how far?
I stepped back 20 feet
20
originally, but I
feet.
haven't moved since then.
So like 40, 45.
Okay. And
And then
where's the veteran?
10 feet past that, distance wise.
Where's the veteran?
10 feet past them, so what's that, 50, 55?
All right. And then there's still a
Other cultist is an extra, like 25 there, so they're looking around 75, 80. Because they're past Sarosh.
Well, if they're within 80, I'm gonna take a crossbow shot.
Okay, so you're going for the cultist by Sarosh?
Is that the one that casts the spell?
No, the acolyte is further back.
Oh.
That.
No, I guess I'm gonna hit the veteran then.
Oh, so I need a wisdom saving throw to see if you can hit them.
All right. 12.
12, that is the DC.
All right.
Then you get to do your attack.
17 plus 2 is a 19.
That hits.
That is 7 piercing damage from the bolt,
Oh shit, Darren comes out to play.
and then 6 lightning damage from the arcane weapon increase.
Shit balls.
Whoop.
Darren's here to.
And I begin to
3 foot
reload.
fury. Right there. Boom. 3 foot fury.
Dang, this veteran's just getting hit big time. Okay. Anything else?
Nope. And just as a reminder, if the veteran attacks, he loses that sanctuary.
Yeah, that's why he's trying to get through to Zaya without hitting anyone, but he's getting really pissed.
Gotcha.
Just one fucking hit. Zaya, your turn.
Hey, I remembered my mute. So we are between hills, correct? Like hill outcropping and stuff.
One side's like hill-ish, like a wall-ish. The other side goes down towards the creek.
Is there like anything above me, like 30 feet above me or so that I could like?
Misty Step to?
It's not Mystic Step, but yeah.
Yeah, you can probably get up top.
Okay, so I'm gonna go that way, and as a bonus action, I'm gonna use I forgot what's his name.
It's like Shadow Step or something, isn't it? You get that?
No, my blessing of the Raven Queen.
Yeah, that thing.
So I can teleport, and if anybody's looking at Zai, you'll see that they kind of turn very. It's kind of putting like a white overlay on them because they turn very ghostly, and then they disappear, and then they appear again on top of the outcropping. And that's my bonus action. And how far away am I from the veteran?
It's 30 feet. They were like 40 feet away, so like 50 feet. If I did quick math right, 50. The up and the
So it's
angle.
40 plus 30, or
You're 30 feet above, and you were like 40 feet away, but you've moved a bit closer. We'll say 50 feet.
so some attack. I'm going to I'm going to do Wish Bolt. Should I?
I don't know. Should you?
You know what? I'm gonna do my chromatic orb because why not?
At who?
At the veteran, because
Can I get a wisdom saving throw from you?
fuck. Yeah, you can. Wisdom. What do I have for wisdom? +0, so that's a 9.
You need to choose another target or lose this spell.
How far away is the other acolyte?
What's your attack range?
90 feet.
Yeah. So we said this person was... Yeah, you're in range.
So I'm gonna hit them. And
Attempt to.
I'm gonna attempt to hit them.
Okay, and what...
And that's a natural 17, so
That hits.
fuck them. +5, but I'm sure you don't want me to add those. So I'm going to. Her eyes are going to glow a bluish white and have like crackling energy right around them.
Yep.
Sorry, their eyes, and there's gonna be like a small ball of like electricity in their hand. It's gonna shoot out to the acolyte, and they're going to take. How much was it? It's 3d8. So I have of lightning damage. So that's 4. That's 7 plus 4 is 11 plus 3 is 14.
You kill said acolyte.
Yep, I do.
Son of a bitch. That means the blessing's gone. Damn it.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, it is.
what? And I dropped my crossbow back there. Sucks to be sorrow. It sucks to be sorrow because I cannot reach Sire.
But this is what Sorrow was trying for.
Okay, so this veteran has an action. Multi-attack.
Huh?
Makes 2 longsword attacks, and if she has a short sword drawn, can also make a short sword attack.
I tried to put my shield between us.
Okay, the first longsword attack is a 19.
That'll hit.
I'll do said damage first. 4 damage. That was the lowest damage it could do. The second attack is an 18.
That'll hit.
No.
Which is 6 damage.
Still standing, but looking pretty hurt.
And the last one, I believe a 24 hits.
Oh yeah, that'll hit too.
This chick's hits hard, and that is an 8.
bomb drops, but as we're on her way down, she says, "You've lost your sanctuary," and around. Oh no!
But the thing is, like with this last hit, because it's piercing damage, so the short sword's gone in like through your shoulder, and as they're pushing you off their sword, they're going, "I don't care. You've lost your life." Draws it out, blood sprays up, and hits Zaya in the face. You did this.
That's a lot of like spraying.
Yeah.
I'm like 30 feet up.
Can I say it's? You're
wounds in
surprised
general,
at that, but you're casting magic. You're like, nope, blood spray. Not believable, man. Not believable.
There are some things that adhere to the laws of physics and stuff.
Yeah. That was actually a really good attack.
It hurt a lot.
Shush you. And now it's the cultist's turn. Who? What? There's still 2 cultists left, correct? Yeah. One of them will attack Sarosh like they have been doing, because why not? And a 14 won't hit. The other one will make their way towards Dernan, but they have to dash to get to you. But bam! And now, sorry, can I get a death saving throw?
You want me to roll a death save? I can roll
You
a death
got
save.
this.
I can roll a death save. All right, Salune. Let's see if you got my back. I'm looking for a natural 20.
I'm looking for a natural 1, just make things
Looking for a natural
exciting.
20, Salune. All right. That's a 15, so it's 1 success.
Whew. See, look, if I was really mean, I'd have the veteran just kill you, but I'm not going to. No. Okay. Dernan, you now have a cultist next to you.
He's like within 5 feet, or
Yeah, he's like dashed towards you, so he got 60 feet of movement. He's just looking down at you, like, I heard you were the scary one. I heard you were the muscle.
3-foot fury.
Yeah, I'm gonna step back 5 feet, so he'll get a attack of opportunity, I guess.
Does a 12 hit you?
It does not. AC 13.
Hmm.
And now that there's enough room in between me, I'll shoot him.
Okay. Also,
At him.
Zaya, your little extra 2 AC's dropped. Concentration's gone.
I just figured that out.
All right. Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
Oh, all right. So 4 piercing damage from the bolt, and only 2 lightning damage from the extra arcane.
That's cool. These cultists are as strong as the kobolds, so you got him. He's like, I heard you're the scary one. Dunk.
And yeah, as he's dying with the bolt in his chest, I walk over to him and I say, "Are you scared now?"
Oh shit.
No words, he's dead.
And I put the next bolt in, ready for the next person,
Okay.
and I'm done.
Veteran's turn.
What the fuck happened to my turn?
Oh,
Smash
yeah.
him.
No. Yeah, sorry. Sarash, you can have your turn. We managed to go through Sorrow, Dernan, and the cultists before you realize your turn's missing.
Well, it was seeing people that had gone after I went that really staggered it off. That hey, wait a minute.
It's like, wait a second. I get to do stuff too.
No, you don't. I just want you to.
The cultist will get an attack of opportunity as I leave him.
Okay. 21.
What?
About time I start rolling high. Ooh. With 4 damage.
All right. I'm going to kind of yell out, almost like a rage. I'm not actually a barbarian, but that kind of thing. Seeing sorrow drop, and I'm going to charge the veteran.
Okay. Veteran's gonna be like, "What you gonna do about it, little bitch?" Probably shouldn't have said that, but yeah.
19 plus 7 is
Yep, that is a hit.
not a crit for another level.
Thank God for
Yeah,
that.
fuck. That's 10 plus 5, 15.
Oh, ouch. Just when the veteran
And
was trying to decide who he was going to attack, who she was going to
I
attack
will
next.
action surge.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah.
Hey, friend. You gonna go after the cultists and give me attack of opportunity? Or...
No. And, 15 plus 5 plus 7 is 22.
Yes. It's not looking promising.
7 plus 5 is 12.
Goodbye, veteran.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
The veteran had 9 health left. Like,
Shit.
you all hit the veteran hard. Well, most of you hit the veteran hard. Looks down at the dying body of sorrow. Most of you hit the veteran hard.
Some of us got hit hard by the veteran.
Okay. Really wish I didn't give you that turn. I skipped.
It was mine, damn.
It was
Just
mad.
like the chicken.
Okay. So we're going back through. That would after done you got Zaya.
Hey, you skipped me, so I took 2 turns.
How many
There is
people are left?
one cultist who was standing by.
I'm gonna assume Suraj got this, so I'm actually gonna try to make my way to Sorrow.
Okay. Do you have a way of getting down?
I can jump.
What is the damage of a 30-foot fall?
I could roll to like
3 6. You didn't plan that out very well.
no, but I could roll to see if I jump for pretty good. Just saying, athletics check or acrobatics.
Mm,
I'm pretty dexterous.
You can try climbing
Sure.
down. I'll give you a
Can
chance of trying to
parkour my
climb
way.
down.
Okay.
Okay.
What do I roll for that?
Athletics, isn't that like your physical climbing?
You wanted negative rolls.
So I rolled a 1
Oh
You
my
rolled a
God.
one.
minus 1.
Okay, so you're gonna fall and take 3d6 damage, which is a 5, a
fine.
3, and a 5. 13
Wow.
damage.
Wow.
So I'm at 1 hit point.
Ooh.
Uh,
you try to climb down to save Sorrow and end up falling unconscious yourself.
yeah. No, I'm still up, guys.
I know, but
I'm still up.
You like go to get down and you fall on your head.
I'll stay
I,
with you.
I still have that bull sticking out of me, so it kind of like upset my balance.
You shot that bolt out when you healed, remember?
I tripped. I really can't even walk, guys. So I don't have any more healing potions. I'm still gonna make my way over. Do I have to pass anybody on my way over to Sorrow?
What, enemies?
Yeah.
Imagine the calls
No,
is just stab.
Because I don't. Okay, so I'm gonna make my way over to Sorrow.
Okay, it'll take. You can't. You can make it 5 feet from her. You can't make it to her. You got to use half your movement to stand up.
Can I dash?
You can, but it takes an action to use someone else's healing potions. You got to rifle through their stuff.
Okay.
So you can get next to her, but you can't do anything if you dash.
Okay, so I'll just stand there 5 feet away. I might as well dash and be next to her because I'm not
Okay.
gonna do. I can't do it. Well, actually, yeah, I'm gonna be 5 feet away, and I'm gonna. Can I? I'm gonna hit this guy with a fucking. This cultist that's left
can't.
with a firebolt. I can't. I can't. I forgot. No, I
She
can't.
dashed.
Yes, I did.
Instead of being
No, I
5
said. No, I said I'm not going to dash and be 5 feet away and then hit them. After I said that I was gonna dash, but then I said I didn't.
Surash, your turn.
There's 2 cultists left.
One cultist left, a dying sorrow, and you've just seen Zaya just be like, I'm coming down.
I'm getting better.
She hasn't learnt the act of climbing yet.
Nope.
I'm going to. No. I'm
This
going
guy's going to
point at the cultist and look him in the eyes and yell, "Remember that Todd did this." And then I'm going to just decapitate the veteran.
Okay. Cut back to Todd. Todd's like cleaned the chicken off. It's just a fresh carcass. And he's like, sticks his head around the corner, sees that, and he's like, well, and then just casually just walks back up. He's not dealing with this shit. Okay, so you decapitate the veteran. Is that your turn? That's your action.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. The other cultist is just gonna casually walk up and like sidestep around you. And he's just gonna try and casually just stab Zaya. Just a nice friendly boop. Which is a 14.
You muted Zaya.
You muted Zaya. You're muted.
I said bitch.
What?
Because my armor's 15.
Your armor's 15.
Yeah.
Is that with the... How is it 15?
Because I have a shield.
Son of a bitch.
You
It's
have,
like...
you have a regular shield?
Yeah, I have a shield.
Oh, nice.
I thought it was 15 with that spell.
I didn't know.
No, it's 17 with that spell.
Oh, so this guy's just gonna walk up and be like,
I'm
and
just
hit
gonna-
the shield. Damn it, just die. Oh, you probably should have just thrown a rock. And he's just gonna bonus action drop the sword on the ground. And be like, you said Todd, right? Todd did this. I'll go pass that message on, and I'm gonna try and take a step back, and hopefully no one goes to hit him. Do you let him start walking away?
I don't.
Okay, well, whoever out of Zaya and Sarash, you both get attack of opportunities.
Cool. Can I use a spell as an attack of opportunity, right?
Do you have the feat?
No, you did that.
You have to be a
I have-
warcaster.
Oh, well, can I just...
You can go to punch
Am I
him.
close enough to... Am I close enough to use a dagger?
Do you have a dagger out?
Nope. I'm gonna punch him.
Please be in that one, because I'm sorry having you hit yourself.
You can headbutt him. You can kick, punch, or headbutt.
It doesn't matter because
No,
I
because it's all
have
the same.
no because I have -1 strength.
You
so
still
my-
do at least 1 damage.
It would just be 1 damage.
Still, give it a shot. Is that a
It
one?
is a natural 18 plus 1, so a 19.
I wanted a natural 1 so you could hurt yourself. Stub your toe. Oh. Okay, so you do at least, what, 1 damage
1
to...
point of damage.
Oh!
10 plus 7.
Yeah, that hits. And I know that your just base damage is enough to kill this bastard.
Yeah, for 8.
Yep, he dead. You have
You gave him-
successfully...
And he decided to come close.
Should I roll another death save?
Yes.
All right. I got a 14. That's 2 successes.
Okay, so you can either just let Sarah try and get that third success and stabilize herself, or someone can try and help her.
I can try and stabilize her, because that's what I was trying to do. But I really felt real hard, guys.
Yeah, I'll dash 50 feet on my turn towards Sorrow.
I'll try and help, but I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, so Zaya, you managed to get the health potion out and off Sorrow. Are you drinking it or are you giving it to Sorrow?
I'm giving it to Sorrow, because Sorrow can heal me.
Okay, so you give the health potion
I
to
thought
Sorrow.
about it.
Sorrow, do you want to roll your hit?
Sure. I will say, out of character, Sarah's out of spell slots right now.
Well, I'm just gonna rest real hard.
Yeah, so
All right, here we go. 2d4. I roll 5 plus 2, so I get 7 back. So I'm going to open my eyes, look at Zaya, and be like, "Why is your head bleeding?
Shh.
You look terrible. What is that bruising?
Shh. It's
Your
okay.
Your finger's crooked too.
It's okay.
What happened?"
It's a lot happened.
Don't worry, I got him, and I'll hold up her head.
Whoa. How long was I unconscious?
The veteran's head.
Not long.
Oh.
12
and
seconds.
Sorrow, as Saya's, as they are like, I guess holding you up to feed you the potion, you feel their arms around them, and they're like extremely cold.
It's a bit chilly. Did the sun drop? Is it getting dark out yet? I feel like I almost met my goddess, but no, not yet. Things are looking up. Ow, that hurt.
It's all over that
Right.
chicken.
Where's Todd? I want my chicken.
Now let's go get Todd.
No, not at one point. I'm not.
Todd is going to be like that one person, end of the campaign. It's going to be like, hey guys.
He's the big bad.
Yeah.
It's Todd. We know now. It's Todd.
Catch us next week for episode 4, The Hunt for Todd.
We don't care about the cult of the dragon.
Yeah, we've given up interest.
Todd, with all of his chicken and protein he gets, it just becomes like the stronger than that half dragon, which smacked you around in one hit and be like, let's go. Okay,
I got some.
I'm assuming you're going to loot the
I
bodies.
think we should bandage up our wounds and take a rest. Yes.
Okay, so while you're resting, you quickly loot the bodies. You notice these cultists, while they were weaker, their outfit is a bit different than the other ones.
Oh.
Along with their weapons, it's just a different design.
I strip them naked and take them.
And this time you also managed to find a shorter one in one of the acolytes. And there will be one large enough for your half-orc friend.
Nice.
So one of the acolytes ones is short enough for Dernan, and you find 3 of the
I will mend and prestidigitate the blood and cuts out of them.
Okay.
Remember to leave them a little bit dirty. Just a little bit.
You can rub them in the dirt if you want.
Okay.
Okay,
Saya's just
yep.
gonna like lay down, like on the ground, and look up.
Why is the ground so hard?
Oh, God.
Okay, and on the veteran you find a long sword, a short sword, and some splint mail. And further down the track is a heavy crossbow.
I wouldn't mind the heavy crossbow. I don't have a real ranged weapon.
Get a heavy crossbow.
I go and retrieve my crossbow that I dropped.
I'm gonna, using her own hair, I'm gonna tie the veteran's head on my belt.
Of course you would.
That's pretty metal, dude.
Like,
I spend 2 hit dice and I'm back at full hit points. on my
During the
rush.
short rest, I would have cooked a snack too.
Oh, are we short resting?
Yeah, he said we can take a short rest while we
I
eat
gotta.
stuff.
What am I
Did-
taking?
Heavy crossbow.
It's D6s, right? And I have 2 of them.
okay, so if there's nothing else you really want to cover right now, is there anything?
Unless we can get to Todd.
You can't get to Todd.
Yeah.
Todd chuffed off like through that battle. He's like, fuck that. He finished his chicken, checked around the corner, saw you were losing,
Is there
I'd rather do a long rest at some point because I want to
Okay.
switch some stuff around.
it's
But-
Yeah,
still
it
only
has no
it's still only
spells.
like midday.
Yeah. It's your choice on what you just want to do. We can discuss that off stream as it's 10:15 for you guys. So we'll do the quick sign offs. We'll start off with Donan again.
Hey everybody, Sir Lucian from Sir Lucian Gaming playing Durnan the Gnome, the awesome gnome. You can check me out at twitch.tv/Sir Lucian for any of the games that I'm streaming and that I'm playing in. I'll usually host the people's channels that I'm on. Like we have Dammit Barry here, and we did Danimal last night, which was cool. And then I do the Saturday morning D&D show on Saturday morning with Jordan. The PH is silent, so definitely come by 12 p.m. Eastern to check that out. We go over all the Dungeons and Dragons news and all the stuff we've played in and GM'd and done all that cool stuff. And then if you want to catch me on YouTube, youtube.com/Sir Lucian, all my videos are there. And then Twitter, where I'm on all the time, is Sir Lucian Gaming, all one word. LUCIEN. I know a lot of people get that wrong. And that's me. Thanks, guys.
Okay, Jeanette.
Oh, me. Hi, I'm Jeanette. You can find me on Twitter at JEBriggs79. Also, I run games on my Twitch channel, which is Uncanny_Adventures. We have a D&D 5e game where we're playing Skull and Shackles, and they're pirates. And that's on every other Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And then every other Monday, so the off Monday from that game, we're playing Call of Cthulhu. It's The Wretched West. It's a Western campaign, and that's at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And then you can find me on Saturdays at 3 p.m. on PowerScore RPG playing Dungeon of the Mad Mage, because I'm a rogue and trying not to die. And I think that's everything I got going on. I got all my links over on Twitter if you want to go check them out and find some of the stuff we've done.
Okie doke. And Rotu.
I'm Rotu. You can find me on Twitter at ArtOfRotu. That's about all I do because I'm a boring person. So my outro is real easy and to the point.
Okay, and Zaya. I'm drawing a blank. Adriana, there we go.
Hi, I'm Adriana, and you can find me at Elisa Vamp with 2 P's on Twitter. I play a lot of games. On Saturday, I play my main game with the group I'm a part of. It's called Plot Hunters. We're playing right now currently Waterdeep Dragon Heist, where I play a half-drow barbarian and fighter named Alina. And I usually play games at a bunch of different other channels, especially indoors. Next Wednesday, I'll be DMing one shot from Uncaged Anthology there, so you can catch us at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. And oh, my Plot Hunters game is at 8 o'clock Eastern on Saturdays. And then soon, in May, I will be playing Ghost of Saltmarsh with this guy as the DM, and I'll be playing with Greybeard's Taverns. I'll be hacking up, Lazy Bones, and me, and it's gonna be pretty fun. So, any other thing that I'm playing up, again, if you check out my Twitter, I'll update it and tell you guys what I'm doing.
Okay, and I'm Dammit Barrett. Thanks for the great game today, guys. You guys have really good stats, so I was really looking forward to actually using and trying to drop you to make it more exciting than we woke up, kill the kobold. Yes! Really
not
good
sound
rolls at
that.
the end. But yeah, you can find me here, Twitter, also under Dammit Barry. Apparently I have a YouTube. I hit a button to try and find MP3s and I kind of uploaded this. I thought nothing happened, but then I got a notification saying that Barry has a YouTube channel. So I will link that in here. So if you want to catch episode 1, which also means I know how to get MP3s off YouTube. So hopefully by this time next week I will have a podcast set up so we can upload this stuff and some more things added to help this game become more fun. As Adriana said, in May we are starting Ghost of Saltmarsh. Leading up to that, I'm doing a one-on-one adventure with all the players on how they became their class. And then I think what comes out on the 21st of May, the module, and we start on the 22nd. So I got like a day to prepare the initial session.
That's
But-
the everything best is like last second.
Yeah, no,
put
no.
together.
But I looked up the modules that make up that adventure, so I have a rough idea.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, again, cheers for everyone who stopped by, follows, donations. Sorry about the dropping of frames constantly. Like right now, it's down to 0 kilobytes. Something's wrong with my internet. But yeah. And I think we're gone because it's just not uploading anything. Okay, and cheers. So we'll stop this.